to the 100th episode of Wrestleview Post Raw.
Woo!
We made it.
We made it.
We finally made it.
I don't know how we did it, but we did it.
Man, I can't believe we're here. We finally did it. It's happening.
It's happening.
I'm Mike Tedesco, the editor-in-chief of Wrestleview.com.
And I'm Victoria Tedesco.
Man, okay, everybody, thank you so much for joining us for Wrestleview Post Raw 100. Although tonight, of course, we kind of ruined our gimmick, kind of like Dave Meltzer and the 5 stars, and turning into 6 stars, 6.5.
How do we ruin it?
Because it's not really post Raw if it's happening before Raw.
True.
You know? So it's like...
We kept one gimmick going.
We screwed that up a little bit.
We kept one gimmick going, though.
What's our gimmick?
We're late.
We're late. Well, we've been moving our stuff all day. We're actually... So last week we told you... you can't hear Victoria?
Why can't you hear me?
I don't know. Oh, one of the dials got messed up here.
Oh, can you hear me now?
I don't know.
Can everyone hear me?
My volume is low. It was my volume.
Am I heard or you're heard or now?
I can be heard. I think I can be heard now.
Are you heard?
I don't know.
Everybody, is he heard?
Yeah, that's what it says. It says Mike volume is low. Mike is low and Victoria is fine.
Ooh.
Okay, yes. Oh, I have to put my shirt on. Anyway, so... Are we crazy or what? We're doing a live watch-along of Monday Night Raw tonight. What the heck is the matter with us?
Well, in the middle of a move.
In the middle of the move. So, we told you last week that we bought a house, which is true.
This is true.
And we were going to be moving to that house, which is also true.
Yes.
And we did move to that house. But, unfortunately...
our movers couldn't come until today.
The movers came today to move all our furniture. So... we have no furniture. We're sitting on our SummerSlam commemorative pay-per-view chairs from all the years that we went to SummerSlam. And it's like, okay, so the movers came today, they moved the furniture, that would have been fine. They came earlier in the day and they got everything out.
Yeah.
But Comcast can't get there until tomorrow to hook all our stuff up, and they have to like rewire the house for the cable because they never had Comcast at this place before. So we're still at the apartment. We're going to be sleeping on an air mattress tonight because we can't be without our internet or TV. I'd rather just move into the house and make sure that everything is perfect. So, anyway, Victoria, we have a lot of people here in the chat room tonight.
Ooh. So
let's say hi to everybody here. Number one, I see that the great and powerful Doug Lackey, the host of Wrestleview Weekly, is joining us tonight for this watch along. That's exciting.
It is exciting.
All right. Andrew Elder, our buddy Andrew Elder's in the chat room tonight. Here. Grash is here, and Grash, I have to give Grash an enormous shout out. This awesome post Raw logo, that's like, hold on, I have to like look at myself while I do this. It's like right there. Okay. That was made by Grash. He sent it to us. This we have a ton of awesome graphics now from Grash. So thank you so much, Grash. Thank you. Okay. We got Goosey. Godspeed with all of you. I don't know if Goosey's going to stick around and watch. I hope he does. We got Uncle Billy Hefner in the chat room tonight.
Billy.
Nafis is here. Nafis, our dear friend Nafis Sadat.
Oh my God.
Daniel Shell. And we have to give Daniel a great shout out to you.
Yes.
He wrote a really nice thing about us on Facebook today commemorating the 100th show. Michael Jules here. Hello, Michael. Do we say Quentin Walter?
We did not say Quentin.
The very, very first.
Always number one.
The
in
very
the
first
chat,
one. Always the first one in the chat.
Yes.
I'm scrolling through, so that's going to make it look confusing and all that stuff. But Nafis is going to be watching tonight, and there's a reason why. You'll find out around the 9 o'clock hour.
That why Nafis is actually watching.
So tonight, we're going to have a little fun. You know, like what the heck? It's a big show. So we're going to have... and CJ Bowman in the chat room tonight.
CJ.
Our dear friend CJ. He's like, what the F is all this?
CJ, long time no talk.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, it's been a long time since we talked to CJ. Not
really. Spoke to him the other day.
That's right. Tim Mariconda in the chat room tonight. Congrats on 100 post Raws and congrats on the new house.
Lifelong friend.
A lifelong friend. Went to high school with him. Okay, everybody. It's starting. The horrible, horrible, horrible Chicago PD
and I'm gonna be
is
eating.
Over. Victoria hates Chicago PD. I don't like it either. I wish like
you don't like it as much as I don't like it.
Law and Order is the better
Law
show.
and Order SVU.
Law and Order is the better show.
The best.
All right, so we're in the Thunderdome right now.
I'm eating.
Number one, I think we have to say, that Billy Hefner, Uncle Billy, is making the ultimate sacrifice tonight. In that since you're gonna lean back like that, let's.
Well, I have to eat.
I know you have to eat. Anyway, since Uncle Billy is 11 time in a row at the Thunderdome, he's giving up a seat in the Thunderdome tonight to be here. That's big. I
mean,
see,
listen.
Daniel Schell's a man of our own heart here. You know, he said, "Give me Law and Order SVU every day."
Daniel, you became my new best friend even more so. You won't make the list for weeks.
You're off the list.
Just because you like SVU.
So tonight, this is a big show in a sense because the WWE draft is this Friday. So everybody that's on the show tonight this could be the last time on the show. We got Randy Orton backstage saying something really low, WWE Championship. He looks good.
He does look good.
I mean, like fine wine.
Our fine men always age better.
Yeah.
With age.
Yeah, they really
always.
Do. They age better with age. That's a new one. So we're sitting right next to each other too.
So if you see me smack him across the head.
Wow.
I looked really weird.
Your hand looks so small. Like anyway, he's talking. Randy Orton's kind of complaining about the legends attacking him. We got a Randy Orton. We got a Viper sighting right here. So just what I love. Monday Night Raw opens up with a promo.
That's Mike's favorite thing of all time.
My very favorite.
At least it's Randy Orton and not somebody random.
Oh, he's good. Randy Orton has been most excellent.
Because if it was somebody random, then that would suck. But at least it's Randy Orton.
Okay, so they just showed Drew McIntyre punting Randy Orton in the head. And now I get it. Shawn Michaels absolutely no-sold the punt when that happened to him. But Randy Orton's now no-selling his own finishing move. But okay, he's been punting everybody, right? That's been the whole storyline.
The whole shtick.
That's the whole shtick. That's the whole storyline here. And so he gets punted in the head at Clash of Champions. That should signal that it's over. He got the payback. He got, the face got over on him and did what he was doing to all of his friends. So shouldn't that be the end?
It should be, in theory.
Why do we have to drag everything out? I mean, this is a good feud, but Orton and McIntyre, it's okay, we got the payoff. Let's move on. And now we have this goofy ass Buffalo Bill in the basement stalking Jodie Foster with the night vision goggles. What the hell's going on here? Well, Dominic and Seth. End it. Anyway.
I only want to say this though. With Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre, even though things are getting dragged out with this whole thing, I find, at least with them, it's interesting. So it's not even if it drags a little bit, they still do kind of find ways to make it interesting for you.
Yeah, and this one's better than Dominic and Seth, I'll say that.
Yeah, because you have really, really your top guys doing this, so it makes it so much better.
Yeah. He's not happy, though. He has to guarantee that the four men suffered. Ric Flair, Big Show, Christian, and Shawn Michaels. I love... you can tell just how, there's absolutely no planning that goes into the show. It's day of. It's what are we going to do? And then they tape their segments. Because Shawn Michaels got attacked by the chair on Monday. But somebody forgot... or they just don't care because there's no such thing as quality control. And everybody's NXT's the main roster until it actually is. And then it's no, NXT doesn't matter. Nobody cares about NXT. It's well, which one is it?
Because people are flip-floppers.
So Shawn Michaels, they taped NXT the week before even the attack even happened. So he's on there, no selling, no one's even talking about it. You know, he's just sitting there for an interview. Nobody brings it up. It's just like, okay, well, Shawn Michaels lived, and that's the end of it. No residual damage, even though he was unconscious.
Come on, that's been like the central theme since the pandemic happened.
Right.
How many times have people died, which you got mad at me for? We're talking about how people die on the show
Baron
constantly.
Corbin did throw Rey Mysterio off the roof of the WWE headquarters, and he lived.
He lived. So are you really surprised?
I'm not surprised. I'm just saying.
This essential theme is that everybody just lives from these catastrophic type events.
Randy Orton just said something really seductive into the camera. Did you see? He's like,
getting the ladies all riled up.
He got me riled up. I'm excited.
That's a problem.
Oh, God. It's like, imagine me like watching right now. Bum 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 bum. Sorry, that's the noise I always make when I get a phone call from my father. Hi, Liliana. Liliana's gonna be our. So we have a couple of special guests lined up for tonight to keep everybody sticking around. They're gonna be coming on at the big time hours. Jerome Weil in the chat room. Jerome has moved safely. And his Mac made it, even though some of the boxes, including the box that had the Mac in it, got crushed. But he made it.
Go figure. His Mac makes it, right?
Yeah.
Box crushed. Liliana destroys her MacBook.
Yeah, Liliana destroyed
with these tiny little fingers.
Her little fingernails. She got under the H and under the E, and they were every time I would write an E, it would double type it. Would you stop gagging yourself, you little freak?
Oh my God, Liliana.
Watch your show. Drew McIntyre still has hell to pay. Anyway, there's a promo going on, and it's actually pretty good, and I'm not really paying credence to it here. No, Goose, it's not going to happen this time.
What did he say?
That are Hunter and Tom going to hijack the show again? Nope, that's not happening. Technically, this is show 101 because of that. What can you do?
Lost episode.
By the way, tonight there's a lot going on.
In terms of what?
Well, there's two football games, and the Yankees are playing the Rays in the ALDS. All going head to head with Raw. There's two NFL games. I gotta tell you, this freaking COVID is killing my fantasy season. You know, yeah. They're gonna do Hell in a Cell. Oh, here comes Drew. Here comes Drew. Oh my God!
Drew looks good.
Oh, he looks good, man. He looks even better than Orton.
Wow, this is
Oh wow, they just threw him into the fake Monet painting.
This is fantastic.
My God. Ooh.
Wow, I like a good brawl.
This is
like a good attack too. I feel like somebody like Drew is the only one that Randy Orton would. Do this for.
Oh, here comes Adam Pearce and Pat Buck and Jamie Noble's back. There you go.
Wait, is that Bobby Roode?
No. That's a miniature Bobby Roode.
I'm totally joking.
Orton escapes. They pull McIntyre off him. Orton was in the Legends Lounge.
I like how psycho he came in.
I like how the Legends Lounge was completely destroyed, but the pictures were hung perfectly level still.
Yeah, absolutely.
How is that possible?
Anything's possible.
Drew looks good.
Drew looks fantastic.
I really like. They did a good job with that segment.
I gotta be honest with you, both look pretty good physically.
Take it easy. You're sweating over there.
I'm just saying, I think the women would really enjoy that opening segment.
The hell's the matter with you, woman? What is the matter with you?
I am being honest.
Ay. I'm trying to. I know my camera's a little laggy right here. Let's see if that works. Anyway, give it a little bit of a reboot there. So that was a good segment. I think we kind of figured that they were going to go to Hell in a Cell after he told them that there would be hell to pay, and Drew McIntyre still has hell to pay.
Even though, really, like you said,
it was a good promo. So I got to give a big shout out to Mr. Roy Nemmer, who is covering Monday Night Raw for me, so that I can do this. It's like
Mike's like, I'd rather do this.
Well, it's like for pay-per-views, usually when me and Doug do a pay-per-view, it's an easy watch. There's not a lot of promos, and it's Doug will do the play-by-play, so that kind of gives me a little time to
right to do the typing.
To do my typing, but I want to be like you and I, like, our conversation has like we're just
first
engaged.
of all,
and
I feel like not only that.
Well,
we have a baby.
Yeah,
you know?
it's just difficult to watch this show. Well, especially because if you have to go away, I can't
then
be
it's
typing.
like, okay, we have like, you know.
Because then it'll like the whole entire post row will be like,
it's like, excuse me, guys.
this is me typing. I was typing there.
Mike types exactly like that. Excuse me. Yeah, no, I agree. I it's good that Roy is doing this tonight, and then that way you can kind of just actually enjoy yourself.
Exactly. And Roy always does a bang up job. And appreciate that. Roy has been absolutely killing it, by the way, with the graphics that he's been putting up on Twitter.
Oh my God, those graphics
doing a great
are
job
amazing.
with that. Really good job with that. Mr. V's in the chat room. Mr.
Between
V.
Rash and Roy, it's like our graphics on the site are
Wrestleview
like,
is like
on
stepping
point.
up its game, man. We're doing good. So right now we're in a commercial break here. So, see, that's one of the benefits of the Thunderdome is that you don't have to do the in-ring promo to kick off the show. You can actually, like, do stuff backstage. It doesn't matter. There's no crowd you have to please. God knows they're not trying to please the viewers.
I'm pretty entertained. I don't know about you.
Nothing happened yet.
I'm having a good time. Oh, Chrisley knows
Doug,
best.
Doug goes, wait, I'm important? Deanna needs to hear that. Deanna, yes, Doug is very important.
Deanna.
We love Doug. We're Doug fans over here.
We are Doug fans over here.
We're Doug fans.
I'm also a Chrisley fan, I'm not going to lie.
We're big fans of Doug. Unlike how we love Chrisley Knows Best, by the way. Chrisley Knows Best is coming back November 12th. Victoria, what else is coming back November 12th? Back to back with Chrisley.
Ms. and Mrs.
Ms. and Mrs.
Yep.
Just announced on Wrestleview. Check it out.
Check it out here.
Mashoon Walls. Hello, Tedesco's, and congratulations on 100. Thank you, Mashoon. Thank you.
I was wondering where Mashoon was.
We want Mashoon.
Okay, so Zelina Vega's on.
Did they just say a 6-woman tag match?
Did they just say that,
is tonight?
please?
Okay, so like...
Somebody don't tell me.
Okay, so Tom Phillips is eventually going to say, tonight's going to be the night of 6 people tag matches. Because like last week, remember Drew McIntyre did the open challenge for the WWE title, and then who came out and did it? Oh, Andrade came out and did an open challenge.
Why is Natalya here?
Because life isn't fair.
Why is she here?
And but because Andrade did an open
And Lana.
challenge.
Oh,
well, obviously it's a 6-woman tag. So Andrade came out and did an open challenge, and Tom Phillips automatically goes, "It's a night of open challenges." And that was it. That was the last open challenge that there was.
It's always the night of this and that.
We got the everybody astutely saying that we have the Teddy Long special going on tonight. We got the Holla Holla tag team match.
I gotta be honest with you, I miss Teddy Long very much. Does he still work for them or no?
No, he's gone.
Okay,
he's gone.
so he's not even backstage at all.
No, he's. What do he do backstage?
No, I'm talking about, like, is he a producer? Does he, like, work with talent at all? I don't know.
Nah. Teddy Long has a Facebook.
Okay, what does that have to do with anything?
Mandy Rose, who almost murdered Lana last week by dropping her on her freaking head. I like the that she took her extensions out. Or no, I'm sorry, got her haircut. She got a haircut. Dana Brooke. Okay, so the draft is coming up this Friday, and these two just debuted on Raw, and they could immediately go back to SmackDown.
That's it.
So
you know what? I love the fact that Mandy Rose is using her natural haircut. I really do. She looks fantastic.
She does look good.
She looks good.
I mean,
I like the natural look. Women should embrace more of that if you have that shorter hair.
Yeah, that's how I'm feeling.
This is my girl right here.
That's
my girl.
Asuka.
That's my girl.
I love Asuka.
She's just personality plus to the extreme.
I love me some Asuka.
I love her so
all
much.
the time.
She is fantastic.
So speaking of Asuka.
Yes, speaking of Asuka.
Paige, who was the former manager of Asuka.
Do you have your straw?
It fell off the table. I'll go get it. Paige was because Paige has been very upset and outspoken about the Twitch thing. WWE is taking over all Twitch accounts over the next 4 weeks. They're going to be taking over the accounts, which we reported on Wrestleview. Got a lot of conversation going on Wrestleview, and when this was announced at the beginning of September, I did a reaction video to that, and that got a lot of reaction too. Paige today, who is not happy at all about this Twitch thing, saying that she made the Twitch, like she created that audience. Not really recognizing that WWE helped her build that audience. Now, I'm not saying, look, WWE's a $1 billion company. They want to get their little piece. That's fine. You know, a lot of what these Twitch people do, and here's the flip side of the argument. A lot of what these Twitch players do, they donate a lot of their revenue to charity, or they use some of what they've earned to send promotion to smaller channels to get them going. And that's kind of what Paige was saying. Liliana just threw something at me. How dare you? Anyway,
getting inspired by the match right now.
Paige had a very interesting tweet today. She said, I heard a lot about unionizing today. It's been like since the days of Jesse the Body Ventura in 1986 talking about unionizing. It's never going to happen in professional wrestling.
No, it will never happen.
The union would be 100, like, what would it be, 200 people, 300 people?
It would be way more than that,
worldwide?
I think it would be way more because then you have to think of not even just talent, but producers and everything. And
I understand she's upset.
Crew.
I understand.
Okay, can I ask you a question, though? Speaking of, since the individuals are in here.
I just want to respond to TJ here real quick. He said, allow me to wax poetic one day about Twitch, and I will. We have Survivor Series is coming up next month, and we're going to have another big Wrestleview audio week. And CJ and I will definitely be bringing back the state of WWE.
I love when you guys do that.
We've only done it twice, but it was really good both times.
When you guys have a podcast, you do a really good job.
Hey, you know, what can I say? I'm the magic man here. I'm the magic man.
So I do have a question now.
What is your question?
Okay, and it does pertain to the match. Not really,
By the way, it
pertains to the women.
Mandy Rose and Natalya in the ring, and you know, Natalya's thinking that she's a ring veteran.
Do you genuinely believe that Lana and Natalya...
Hold on. Zelina Vega just pulled Asuka off the apron, and Asuka's foot got caught in the actual apron. And that showcased that she wasn't pulling her hard because Asuka was like, hold on, wait, let me get my freaking foot out of here. And then she fell. So, love live TV.
So do you think
Corey Howell in the chat room. Hi, Corey.
Hi, Corey. Do you think Natalya and Lana are responsible for this whole third-party thing?
I do think so. Lana was like using her name and taking endorsement deals. It's like, sis, you can't be doing that.
Oh, yeah.
You can't.
The only thing good coming out of this third-party thing is that maybe Natalya won't make many more videos with her sister.
Yeah. Oh, God. Those videos are so weird. It's like, where do they live? Alabama?
That's the plus side to this,
Oh, sorry, Josh.
Is Josh in here?
No, but just in case. You never know. Anyway, they have to watch some of the camera angles that they do here. They just really got like a deep crotch shot of Mandy Rose with getting pinned and just goalposts there. You know, it's like, my goodness.
I think Zelina Vega's like holding her own right now. She's doing okay.
I'm not saying she's not. I'm just saying.
I'm actually just talking about the match right now. What's going on?
Oh, yeah. Well, here comes Lana.
Oh,
well,
geez.
I do have to say this. Lana hasn't been like wrestling that long, and definitely hasn't been wrestling that long on TV. Even though Lana does have a WrestleMania match somehow.
Yes, she does.
Yeah, it was a multi-woman tag match, but
still, she had a match.
She has a match at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
A lot of people can't say that. Not too many, but quite a few. Anyway, she hits the ropes harder than Kelly ever did at any point in her career.
I will say this.
It wasn't like a hard hit either. That's how lightly Kelly used to. Remember how crazy I used to get about Kelly hitting the ropes every time.
I will say this though, Lana really, really tries very hard. You can tell she's very passionate about the business. I mean, she's gotten so many no, you'll never be like a good wrestler or anything. And I'm not even saying that she's a good wrestler, but she tries extremely hard, and you can tell she really, generally does want to do a good job. You know? And I think she has been improving.
Yeah, I try really hard. Can I be on TV?
I'm giving somebody the benefit of the doubt who really, really is putting their effort into it.
Yeah. You're a softie.
Dana Brooke now. I can't stand her. I can't.
That was a good handspring. That was crisp. Come on. They hear Liliana in the background. Liliana must like Asuka. Yeah, because as soon as Asuka made the tag, Mandy Rose is in, blind tag in, goes for the hip attack. Lana moves, Eats a back elbow. Here comes Mandy Rose. Big knee to the face. That looked good.
I think she's got it out for her.
That was a good one.
Nice.
That was a good finish.
I like that Mandy Rose picked it up, too.
I like that knee. I like Mandy Rose on Raw. I like Mandy Rose, period.
I like Mandy Rose. I've always liked her ever since we were on Tough Enough. I did. I enjoyed her.
She's a good-looking lady. What?
What?
Nothing. Jason Campbell in the chat room. Jason, hello. Welcome. So, yeah, that was good. So, and thank you to everybody. Thank you to everybody who's watching the show right now. We really appreciate this. The tiger knee. Let's see. Oh, she caught her on the side of the head right there. That was a good shot.
She did.
That was a good shot.
That was great.
I like that.
That was a quick little tag match. It was good.
Asuka's posing at the stage.
Oh, yeah.
She's incredible. Asuka is flexing. I love that. That's the best. Anyway, what the heck was I just going to say? I don't even know.
I don't remember.
Oh, yeah. Thank you to everybody who's watching along with us right now. We have a solid group of people watching. If you would take just a few moments of your time and please like this video, please. Oh.
COVID. Gone.
No, they didn't have COVID, but they were exposed to somebody with COVID.
They had COVID.
Shayna Baszler walking like Vince McMahon down the ramp. Vince McMahon always walks like he has like a lump of shit in his pants and he's trying not to let it slide down his leg.
Oh my God.
Was that too graphic?
Yeah, it is. I don't want to imagine Vince McMahon having poop in his pants.
Oh, here we go. Oh, the internet's going to get lit up. Oh, they're punishing Lana again. Here we go. They're punishing Lana because Rusev went and got another job, even though he was released. Here comes the punishment train. It's not punishment. This is just... Oh, they're going to put Natalya through the table. Oh, no. Lana's going to block it. Lana's going to take it. Here we go. How weak are they... Okay, how weak are we supposed to believe that Natalya is? 3 times. Samoan drop through the table.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I gotta be honest with you. Good for her.
Hey, they were exposed to COVID, so they had to quarantine. So that's what happened there.
They had COVID.
They did not have COVID.
They did have COVID.
Don't be reporting stuff like that.
I'm not reporting anything. I believe they had COVID.
They did not. I'm telling you that they didn't have COVID.
I'm joking. Calm yourself.
Why don't you calm yourself?
You drink your orange Fanta there.
This is generally what we do during Raw in general. So you're catching a little glimpse. And the only thing that's missing is me recapping.
And he's like,
You know how it be. So Roy is killing it right now with the recap. Looking good, Roy.
I gotta be honest with you.
I'm gonna text Roy and I'm actually gonna call him and I'm gonna put him on the air. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call him and just say he's gonna have
catch him off guard.
He's just gonna have to say hi to everybody. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna call him after the next commercial break. He's not even gonna know because he's not watching right now. So anyway, so far not a bad Raw.
Not a bad Raw.
It's a good start.
It's a good
We
start.
had a solid Randy Orton promo.
You know what this watch along reminds me of? Being with a crowd. Like
yes.
Being with a crowd.
This is like watching wrestling again in an arena. Yes.
This is like some sort of normalcy that I'm feeling right now. You know? Having a nice dinner and watching some wrestling and
Doug just said something that hit me right in the feels here.
No.
Deanna and I are exactly like this during my 600-pound life. Tell everybody about we used to go crazy over my 600-pound life. Oh my God, that was our show. I used to because that used to be on Thursdays, I believe, and because I would go bowling and then I would get I'm in a 9 o'clock bowling league, not this year because of COVID, but I would leave, or I was the league secretary at the time, and I would leave around midnight, go and get us this is when we were young and you could eat all this food late at night, McDonald's, and we'd be eating at 1 a.m. watching that night's version of my 600-pound life. And I don't know how I used to be able to eat McDonald's and watch that show, but I remember specifically the episode that I checked out on. It was when that big, well, obviously They're all big on that show.
Really? That was that was a perfect adjective.
That large lady. But when that lady leaned, like she couldn't even get out of bed anymore. She was so enormous. And then she just like lifted her leg up, and there's the boyfriend who's like all of 140 pounds, just gets a bucket, puts it on her ass, and she's like shitting in the bucket. I was like, and I was eating. I was like, fuck this. I can't watch this anymore. No way, man. No way.
No.
And I just couldn't. You know why? It wasn't even like I was really grossed out about that. I was like, I just feel bad for the cameramen. I feel bad for the cameramen.
You feel bad for the cameraman.
Could you imagine filming that? You're like, you're standing there with the camera. You're like, this lady's gonna shit in a bucket. She's gonna fucking shit in a bucket right in front of us.
Hopefully they get paid.
This stinks. This smells so bad.
Do you think they get paid a lot when you're that type of?
That should be hazard pay. That should be hazard pay.
It should be.
Christ, goodness sake! You kidding me?
My favorite person.
He's got the mock draft going with Little Jimmy. Little Jimmy's going to be drafted third to SmackDown.
Oh my God.
Mercy the Buzzard's going number 2, and Ninja number 1 is going number 1. Ninja number 2 going to Raw.
Who do you think that janitor is?
That's Tozawa or Gulak. Brother Love Brother Love's number 8. Brother Love. Does that say Elton John?
Is that wait?
Oh no, that says Ranjan Singh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Poor ref.
The janitor, he thought it was Randy Orton. Wow, the ref no-sold a mop shot to the head. Who's the janitor? It's Gulak. I told you.
Great social distancing, by the way. Wearing your mask and pulling it off.
Yeah, he's got it. I mean, that's about as good as we get. He got a little I love when he goes, "We got." Uh-oh. They're giving the announcers the Byron Saxton in 2015 treatment here with the broken table at their feet.
Poor guy.
And no one's going to help. No one's going to set this thing up again.
Nobody.
Dang. Oh my God. This is too much for me.
When you have the state of the thing with CJ, right?
Uh-huh. State of the thing?
What do you guys call it again?
WWE?
No, when you have the podcast with CJ.
Yes, the state of the WWE.
The state of WWE. I have to come on just for one part and talk about Byron Saxton, because that was a hilarious conversation that the three of us had the other day about Byron.
Remember when Byron was coming out of the Barclays Center and I just was just hazing the shit out of him?
Do you remember when Alex Riley came out and he was walking with the fans?
Yeah, Alex Riley. Oh my
he
God.
had his rolly backpack, literally walking out with us.
Yeah, why? No, but they do that to like a lot of like the smaller time guys. Remember, like we were just walking out of the Barclays Center and we were with Nigel McGuinness because he was calling 205 Live and no one recognized him. I was like, "Hey, Nigel," and I got a nice selfie with him.
The best thing.
Oh my God, the Job Squad, the Job Squad 2020.
Oh my God, my favorite.
Mustafa Ali, Ricochet, and Apollo Crews. So Mustafa Ali pinned MVP last week. You think MVP's getting his win back tonight, or somebody's getting a win back over Mustafa?
Somebody should get a win back.
That's how they do it. That's how they do it. That's the only thing that they know is just trading. This is another freaking feud that will just never end. How long has the Hurt Business been dicking around with these losers?
Until somebody dies. I told you.
Until Baron Corbin throws one of them off the building, I guess.
But then they'll be back the next week, so actually it doesn't make any sense.
I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Now he's talking about getting drafted. I think I missed a little bit of that because I was talking, but I believe he's trying to get them to join the Hurt Business so that they go as a unit.
I wouldn't want them in the Hurt Business.
No.
If I were
like Cedric Alexander, who by the way, there's nobody with him right now. I'd be curious to see if Cedric's back tonight. Cedric Alexander is he's gonna do well in the Hurt Business. Apollo Crews has like he has flashes of brilliance, but they keep booking like horrible lines from him. Ricochet's got nothing. Ricochet, he should be in NXT because Kyle O'Reilly has like no personality. He's funny. He's a funny guy, but like in terms of like, a wider audience personality, he doesn't have that. Neither does Finn Balor. Ricochet could easily be main eventing on NXT.
Oh, please.
Just saying.
Ricochet looking back as if to be like,
if Ricochet joins the friggin' Hurt Business tonight, I don't know, man.
I will go against the Hurt Business if Ricochet joins.
Oh, criminy. Oh, God. Andrew Elder's favorite segment's coming up right now. Here comes Monday NyQuil. Seth
NyQuil.
Rollins. Your weekly dose of punishment. I'm gonna inject Monday Night Raw with a lethal dose of poison. That's Seth Rollins.
I got it. I got your.
I love the directed Thunderdome. There was like one kid that was like right there. He's like, Billy, that could have been you, man. That could have been you. It's only 8:30. They're sending him out here. Oh, up next, Dominic and Humberto Carrillo. Fuck me. Versus Seth Rollins and Murphy. Let me guess. Let me guess.
Look what's on TV.
Oh, Ms. and Mrs. You want to make a prediction about this match?
No. I want to talk about Monroe and Madison.
All right. Talk about Monroe and Madison.
Oh, my God. They're so cute. They're so sweet.
Okay.
They're adorable.
Okay.
Madison just started walking recently.
Oh, how great.
She had her first birthday.
Woohoo.
See, she's a little newborn there, but now she's walking. New episode's November 12th. Everybody should watch. I'm telling you, even if you're not a Miz fan, you should watch. It's a really entertaining show. You like the show. Don't even pretend you don't like the show.
It is a good show.
Don't even pretend. Don't pretend. Because you're rude. Mike's rude, everybody. Write in the chat if you think Mike's rude. Give a thumbs up in the chat if you think Mike's rude, everyone.
They'll give a thumbs up. Don't. That's an easy thumbs up.
Come on, everyone. I'm counting on you.
Yay.
This is a lovely commercial.
What is this?
I don't know.
I'm messaging one of our special guests tonight.
Oh, Butterfinger.
Can you talk? Like while I do this? Like, what are you doing? Like,
I'm eating.
Do I have to talk the entire time? Oh, let me go put on my shirt that my special shirt that my brother got for me specifically for this show.
For this episode.
That's it. I gotta go put it on.
That's great. Oh, I left it over there for you.
Thank you.
Honestly, I feel with this show so far, I like how they opened it up. I like the second match with the women. I could have done, I don't know. And I actually mean this in all sincerity. I don't think they should have like somebody like Ricochet even toying with the idea of joining the Hurt Business. That will bring down the Hurt Business significantly. And I really would not enjoy that. Apollo Crews, you know what? I would rather that more so than Ricochet, if I'm being completely honest with you. With Seth Rollins and with Murphy and Mysterio and Dominic, that's got to end like yesterday, But I just don't know what else they can do with it. I think they should just start building up Dominic just differently now, have him be like dominant in his own mind. Ooh,
Walk that out.
I like that.
Ric Flair.
I like that.
Gotta put it on. You gotta put it on. Thank you to Mark.
Thank you, Mark and
Andrew Elder says thumbs up to Victoria for saying that. What did you say? Andrew Elder gives you a thumbs up for saying that, but I'm not sure what that is.
Well, I spoke about the whole Ricochet thing.
Oh, yeah.
Apollo Crews, I could see joining the Hurt Business and benefiting and doing well. Ricochet, no. I just don't think he fits in at all.
The only thing I could say about Ricochet possibly joining the Hurt Business, well, number one, I think it's a red herring. I think he's going to think about it and then go back, and then it would probably be Crews or Mustafa Ali. Mustafa Ali really should. He's got more to offer. But the Hurt Business definitely needs, another worker. It's like MVP is significantly slowed down. He's older. Shelton Benjamin's older, but he's still a great hand. He still can go in the ring. Bobby Lashley is the big power guy. Mm-hmm. But every four horsemen, kind of stable, they kind of need, they need the Tully Blanchard or Arn Anderson, like they need Tully Blanchard, like the guy who's just the worker, So Mustafa Ali could fit that bill. Cedric Alexander kind of fits that bill. But if they want to have 2 workers, I guess you could go for that. I don't know.
I don't think, you know what, though?
But Mustafa's got a great story. He's got a great backstory, too.
I like him, and I know why he should be considered, too. Think about where he was a few years ago when he was supposed to be where Kofi Kingston was. Kofi Kingston replaced him in that one match. What match was that? The chamber match? That big, when Mustafa Ali got injured? And Kofi Kingston took his place. And then that was kind of like a...
Oh, yeah, the Elimination Chamber. Mm-hmm. That's right. Yeah, Mustafa Ali's good for launching other people. Yeah, and he actually has a gripe there, I guess. That was my spot.
You know what I mean?
11 years!
I'm saying, because they did invest time into him, obviously, but then him getting injured, and when Kofi Kingston replaced him, obviously their attention turned away from him.
Yeah.
Right? So Mustafa Ali does have something to offer, and I feel like he could benefit. I just don't see Ricochet really fitting in with the Hurt Business. That's just my opinion. This needs to end today. Like I said, this needs to end.
It's never going to end.
I love Dominic. I want him doing something else, though.
I know. Like, Dominic needs to move on from this. Everybody does. This is like...
I mean, I love their
family. It's doing no one any favors.
I think their family's adorable. Don't get me wrong.
Yes, they're very cute, tiny people. But it's like...
Well, not all tiny.
Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just not into this Jerry Springer bullshit thing. It's like, I don't know. I don't want to continue watching this. It's like, oh, here comes Aaliyah. She wants to be an actress. She got dimples. Look at those dimples. I wonder who has the dimples. It's been a while since I've seen. I think Ray has the dimples. Yeah,
Ray does.
I've never seen Angie smile though. Angie's always just like.
I think Ray does.
Angie always looks like she did something wrong.
Poor Angie.
She's just not an actress. She's just, I don't know. Oh, I love that they put the clear eye on her to make it look like she was crying. Could you imagine, like, in 2020, if I called you naive and you're just like, motherfucker, like, that's the worst thing that somebody could possibly say about you. You're naive.
Yeah, right.
God.
A little drama. That's a little extra.
I mean, I could see if her father called her like a fucking idiot or something like that. Naive? I don't know. I don't know if naive necessitates a walkout and cry fest, but that's WWE. that's the writing for WWE.
Drama. It's like a soap opera with wrestling.
It's drama. 8:38. Can we get this thing moving, please?
We talked about this
earlier
in the week. Time or the place.
CJ goes, what did the 5 fingers say to the face? Slap!
Oh, Murphy's going to speak.
Rick James, bitch. Rick James, man, oh man. I remember when Rick James died, and I was really sad. I was really actually sad that Rick James died in like 2004. I was like, really? I was like really into Super Freak. I don't know why. Liliana's getting a little upset right now. I think she wants to be on the show. I think we got to bring her on the show. So we got to make her for our first guest. But you got to finish eating first.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm really hungry. I didn't eat all day, everybody. I didn't.
I ate.
Good for you. I didn't eat.
Daniel Shell. Fuck your couch. Oh, my God. Doug Lackey, you're naive. I believe you.
What are they talking about?
I don't know. But Seth Rollins isn't happy with what he's saying or whatever. I got to read Roy's recap to find out what the hell happened here. Do you think like Seth Seth is screaming that he saved Murphy? Do you think like Seth Rollins like he does all this stuff and then just like he goes home, sees Becky all pregnant, he's like, "Hey hon, good to see you." Goes into the bathroom, just locks the door, goes to the sink and just puts his arms on the sink and just lets his upper body just get really heavy, and he just puts his head down and just looks up in the mirror and just goes, looks at himself square in the eye and just goes, "Who are you? What have you become?
Oh my God. Talk about dramatic.
What happened to you? What happened to you, Colby?"
Talk about dramatic. You thought Ali was being dramatic. That's not dramatic.
Seth Rollins goes home and just fucking cries himself to sleep.
Cries himself to sleep over. I don't think he's crying.
Brian in the chat room. Brian, hello, Brian.
Hello.
It's Messiah, disciple, and I guess even Umberto and Dominic have heard enough of that shit.
Well, how long is he gonna sit there and wait for him to say what he has to say?
I don't know. And Mr. V goes, then he looks at his bank account and says, "I'm good."
Yeah, exactly. See, V put into perspective.
That's it. Yeah, after he removes himself in the mirror, it's like Dirk Diggler and Boogie Nights just goes, "I'm a star." Hope he doesn't have a prosthetic penis though. That'd be really weird.
What?
Detachable
Again,
penis.
what is with like the graphics tonight? You're talking about poop, but you're not talking about detachable penises.
Doug started the poop talk, not me. That he talked about my 600-pound life. That's just what happens. Thank you, Brian. Thank you. Oh my God. Oh, Dominic finally got one over on Seth. Knocked him over, and Seth isn't coming back and immediately destroying him. Oh, here comes Dominic. Big plancha.
Let's go.
Okay, I like that. I like that little tandem
this,
offense there.
I like this tag. I like this.
And now they get in the ring, and you can almost call what the commentators are going to say. Can Seth Rollins and Murphy get back into this? We'll find out when we come back on Raw. It's like, why? Can we change the damn formula on all this stuff?
I think we should do a watch along acting as the commentators. I think I'll play. I don't know. I'll be Byron. You could be.
Yeah, you could be Byron.
I'll be Byron.
Holler, player. I'm Byron. Yeah. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Yeah, like we need to change the format.
Change the formula. We definitely do.
It's been forever ever since Raw went to like 3 hours. It's like we always have to have a match that goes to a commercial break, obviously, except for that little weird ass period last year. Remember that? Mm-hmm. Where Vince was like, "Oh, no sports, run sports during commercial where people can't see it." So they went through this asinine 2-week phase.
Not even 2 weeks. It was like a month and a half.
It felt like a month and a half. I think it was only 2 to 3 weeks where they were doing every match was 2 out of 3 falls. They would do 2 falls immediately in 30 seconds and then go to commercial where everybody's catching their breath. That was the most harebrained, asinine, horrible thing. It's like we don't know what the fuck we're doing here.
I hated that. I really did.
That was so stupid.
Think it was good.
But on the flip side, then you have this where it's been like, okay, for the last 8 years since they went to 3 hours permanently in 2012, where it's like, okay, we have a match that goes to a commercial break. We have to hit the high spot, and can they get back into it? Can't we just like go to like commercial like during a headlock and make it just seem like it's like, not a staged fucking thing every now and then?
I don't
I wouldn't mind if they hit a headlock takeover. Oh, we'll be back. We'll give you the results of what's going on when we get back.
Here's the thing. I don't mind when they do stuff like the 2 out of 3.
Why is Terry
count and stuff like that?
Did you see Terry Bradshaw like massaging?
Oh yeah, there's a Bradshaw show now. You didn't know this?
I knew that, but I just looked up and I saw Terry Bradshaw massaging his pecs. I was like, what the fuck's going on here?
Reality television.
And you're worried about me. Talking all weird stuff. Look at the shit they're putting on.
I think with WWE, the problem is they do too much of the same thing in a short span of time. So when they were doing the 2 out of 3 falls, right?
Uh-huh.
And they were going to commercial breaks and stuff like that, that's fine, but you have to do it intermittently.
Right.
You change the formula. You don't just do it consistently.
Agreed.
So I think that's the problem. They just need to start doing stuff, but then have a variety of it. Not doing it all in your face all at once, that type of thing. That's my opinion.
I'm with that. I agree with that.
I don't think it should just be. It's cool. It's fun to have a cool idea, but just don't throw it in our faces.
Right.
Don't do it all the time because then you lose your interest easily. Because it's like the same thing because then that becomes a new formula.
Right. All right. Brian's saying, I would love for just one time come back from commercial and be like, yeah, the match is over. Here's how it ended.
Ooh, that would be great.
They did that once when they were really pushing the WWE app. Remember like they went through a period where it was like, oh, download the app and catch all this stuff during the commercials and blah 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 blah. And that's actually how we found out, how to look out for when the table's gonna break. Because remember, Michael Cole sat down. He goes, there's only 2 monitors. Well, who's going to the table tonight and when's that happening? They aired something that shouldn't have aired.
Yeah.
And now we know, like, when you see only 2 monitors, someone's going through the table. Although they switched it up now. They have little flat screen TVs, but you know how it goes. What are you typing? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Victoria's going to remove herself for a second because our first special guest is coming up. Anyway, we got Dominic and Seth in the ring, a little SummerSlam. Of course, Seth immediately takes him down. Now, the heel's got to get heat. I understand that. But, man, I have seen Seth take down Dominic way too many times. But Brian's also got another good point here, too. You get like a second screen experience in there. That's not a bad idea. Hi, Bubba. Hi, sweetheart. Here she comes. Oh, yeah, we got to fix her hair up. Her hair is, like, growing in, and it looks just atrocious. Liliana Marie is going to be 1 on Sunday. Can everybody believe that? Say hi to everybody, Liliana.
Mama.
Hold on. Bring her in close. Okay, there we go. Okay. There's a little creepy girl. Uh-oh. She's like, oh, that is happening.
What are you doing? Oh, please don't touch the microphone.
Oh, we got Jamel in the chat room tonight. I'm not watching Raw, but I wanted to congratulate Mike and Victoria on 100 episodes. Here's to 100 more and many more rants from Mike about Raw and Victoria about Brian Alvarez. if ever there was going to be a time for you to do your Brian Alvarez rant, it's going to be tonight. We have plenty of time to do that. And Jamel wishes you a happy birthday, happy early birthday.
Stop doing that with the microphone, please.
I know.
Hey.
Daniel Shaw, happy early birthday to the first child of Wrestleview.
Yes.
Mr. V says hello to Lily. Hi, Lily. Sorry you have to watch Seth Rollins right now from Andrew Elder.
Yeah, really.
You know what? Like if we have a hard time putting Liliana to sleep, we really should just like run like Seth Rollins Mysterio segments on an infinite loop and see what happens. I think that might do the trick.
That might do the trick.
That just very well might.
Excuse me. What do you think of all this? Let's see Liliana's view. Clearly she wants to escape because she's sick of this matchup as well. Because she doesn't want to stay in my arms right now.
She's a very squirmy child. When you try to pick her up, it's next to impossible.
Will you stop?
Stop being so creepy. What's the matter with you?
Here, hold the barbecue sauce. Try it.
And Andrew says that she'll wind up with nightmares.
Oh, watching. She is so used to the shows, though. Like, it doesn't even faze her when people are hitting each other or anything like that. She actually is just very entertained. She likes all this
stuff. I don't know.
I mean, she was listening to it in the womb, so.
Yeah, she was. She went to shows. Liliana's been to 2 Madison Square Garden shows. She's done it all. She has done it all.
Do you remember when Daddy yelled at you to stay in Mommy's belly the night that we went to Madison Square Garden because Mommy was having contractions that night?
Oh my God! Yeah, we were actually pretty scared.
Because I was hooked up to the monitors that night that we were going, and I remember it was almost like 5:00, and Mike's like, he goes to the doctor, he goes, "Are we gonna make it to Madison Square Garden tonight?"
Yeah, I was like, I was more concerned about making it to Madison Square Garden than I was like that Liliana could potentially be there that night, a month early.
And then they sent me to the hospital the next day.
Clint Frazier, 2-1 Yankees,
Wow.
2-1 good guys, 2-1 good guys.
Big.
Anyway.
Do you remember that night they sent me to the hospital?
Ooh, that was a rough little landing
right
over. That was nasty. Dominic took a really there's Humberto Carrillo with a Fosbury flop. But yeah, Dominic just got thrown over the barricade and landed hard on his hip right there.
It's actually a pretty decent match.
I mean, it's always going to be good. It's always going to be good.
It's just,
but
you know.
It's just like, I knew it. Humberto Carrillo takes the pin.
Of course he's going to.
I
mean, it's.
Look, it was either Seth was going to stomp the fuck out of Dominic, or Murphy was going to show that he has use in this group and take out either Dominic or Humberto.
It's kind of a shame that it has to be Carrillo, but again, it can't. I'm glad it's not Mysterio.
Jamel, what will really give her nightmares is some old 1999 WCW. I had a nightmare about Bash at the Beach 99.
What
Wait,
terrible.
Was Bash at the Beach 99, was that Hogan Jarrett, or was that 2000? I think it was 2000. Is this your deal, Russo? That's why the company's in damn shape it is, brother. Because of bullshit like this, brother. It's like brother. All right, I think we're...
Do you think they're going to continue a story between Murphy and Aaliyah? Do you think we're going to get like a full...
Oh, there will be a continuation.
Like...
There's going to be a continuation.
Full on, they're going to be dating.
Oh, yeah.
The whole kit and caboodle.
We're gonna have some...
Oh, we have important people on the phone.
Oh, Adam Pearce. WWE official Adam Pearce, who is also like our GM. Braun Strowman!
Hey.
I think Braun Strowman's going to be coming to Raw.
I think so, too.
I think Strowman
is going to be
on Raw.
Alexa Bliss will join him?
No, she's with Bray Wyatt. Although Alexa Bliss very well may be here tonight. Fix your camera here a little bit. There you go. Like, you're way off. Oh, you're getting ready to go run after her when she eventually goes to that power strip right there. Liliana. Get away from that, you freak. He's giving him an exhibition match? They can't sanction a match for Braun Strowman because he's too dangerous. He's too dangerous. He's good with that. All right, I wonder who he's going to face. I wonder who he's going to face. Oh, Liliana's getting changed right now.
I think it's Ricochet.
Keith Lee. Here comes Keith Lee. Uh-oh. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do what?
Keith Lee just volunteered to face Braun Strowman tonight. It's like... Because it's just going to be another fucking match with Keith Lee where there's not going to be a finish. I just know it. I just know it. Here comes Kevin Owens. Eat, Owens, eat. So we're going to have the Kevin Owens show with Bray Wyatt, which could mean that Alexa Bliss is here. So he'll have it with the Bray Wyatt, who apparently is coming out as Bray Wyatt, not The Fiend. So they will be facing this Friday on SmackDown, though. It'll be The Fiend's first match on... I think it's The Fiend's first match on free television, period. Bray Wyatt hasn't really... if you really think about it, other than like the house shows and stuff like that, he hasn't worked a lot. And now that they haven't had a house show since March. So Bray Wyatt's really only wrestled like during this pandemic. And most of them have been cinematic matches too. He's only had like four like real matches, I think. Somebody, I'm gonna have to go on the fight on the fight database to figure it out. But yeah, he doesn't work. I mean, what a great gig! What a great gig for Bray Wyatt. Doesn't have to work at all. It's pretty sweet.
Can I do that?
Victoria wants to know if she can do that. That would be nice. That would be the dream right there.
Get paid?
Okay, so we're going to be having a special guest coming on in a few moments here.
That is not Liliana.
For the and this person will be on for the Kevin Owens show. So let me just let me. I'm going to wait for you to get back here.
Yes.
So I can get this all set up.
Our daughter peed.
And Liliana's like laughing about it. She's so creepy. She peed. CJ Bowman has a great nickname for Keith Lee. Incomplete.
Oh.
Because he's a very unfinished product. There's not much to the Keith Lee experience here.
Okay. Whew. I'm
There
getting
we go.
old.
Yeah, I'm older. Just remember that. Don't try to take that away from me.
Don't try to take that away from me.
I'm the old fuck in this relationship.
I'm getting there. I'm
the old fuck. You can't have that. You'll always be younger than me. You'll always be younger than me. You can't. I'm not giving that to you.
All right.
You're not having it.
Chill out. You're not eating, by the way.
Because I'm talking.
I'm going to eat your fries.
You're not touching my fries.
I'm touching your fries.
What happened the last time I had a girlfriend to touch my fries?
Mike broke up with his girlfriend in 7th grade because she ate his fries.
I was not happy. I don't play like that.
I remember when we shared our first. I ordered my own set of fries.
I don't.
We don't share.
I don't play like that.
But we don't share anything. We really don't share food. Like even we got the only time we did was that one Inside Out meatball that we got.
Oh, that was really good.
Spaghetti inside the meatball, and we had it, and then we said we'll never share that ever again.
Mr. V says that he is turning 40 next Monday. I don't want to hear about old. Mr. V is like fine wine. This is another guy.
I told you, men, they age like a fine wine. They really do.
That's what I just said about him. Yeah, he's a good-looking dude. All right. So keep talking while
okay,
I
I'm
get this all
sorry.
going on here.
I'm used to like having. You know, obviously we're talking about the show and everything, but I'm not used to not having like a break in between in the sense of like if I step away for a second. So NXT's obviously they're promoting that right now, but like I agree with Mike though. That it's like make up your mind. Is NXT important to the show or is it not? Oh my God, I am so excited right now.
You're gonna love
I am
our guest tonight. You're gonna love our guest tonight.
Life.
This is gonna be.
I'm waving to our guests right now.
I don't know. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I gotta let me just get this all set up, and we'll be good. Okay.
All right. Murphy and
Seth Rollins is mad at
an altercation here.
He's mad at Murphy for winning.
They're mad.
Oh. Okay. You see him already. He's here. I screwed this up somehow. I don't know how.
Yeah, why is he on top of me?
I don't know, but I screwed this up. I don't know what the hell I did, but apparently this is what we're doing here.
I mean, I'm gone.
Okay, I got it.
Cool.
I'll fix it. Nafis Sadat is here, everybody. Please say hello to Nafis. Yeah. Oh, hold on. They're gonna hear you in a second. Yep. Okay, so let me bring on Nafis. Here he is. Hello, Nafis.
Hi, everyone.
Our number one fan.
Our number one guy.
Our number one dude, man.
I try. Well, first of all, congrats on 100 shows.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nafis.
Nafis, how are you?
Oh, you know. I'm alive. Bored.
Nafis.
7 months inside.
How does it feel to be watching Raw again?
Oh.
Is this a one night only special, by the way?
Oh, it is. Yeah, I mean, it's what, first time in 6 months or 7 months? I don't know.
That's it. Okay, I don't have Nafis on you, but you can definitely hear him. You can definitely hear him.
But we want to see Nafis.
Yes, you're gonna see him in a second. But yes,
really
I'm sorry,
want to see.
Nafis.
I want everyone to
worries.
see Nafis.
So Nafis, how do you like watching Monday Night Raw again at our request? What a sacrifice to make.
At our
number
mercy.
one.
I mean, I could have had dinner.
Nafis is like, I could have done a lot more now tonight.
Nafis is like, he's a great dude, and he could be doing so much more than.
Okay. Great is only relative. Let's go.
I think we owe Nafis a really nice gift after this.
I think so. I definitely think so.
But I was watching most of the show from you guys recapping it verbally, so that's most of my consumption. Like and the trick has been to like put it all together, like from the information I get from Mike and Victoria's voice.
So we got Kevin Owens in the ring right now, and this is a thing that's happening.
This is the Kevin Owens show, and I see. I always say this about Kevin Owens. I really do like him. I do, but at the same time, like I feel like they get a good handle on him and they don't get a good handle on him. Like he has glimpses of like he's really either really good or I'm just kind of like meh about him. And I like Kevin Owens a lot.
Yeah,
I do.
I'm a big fan of Kevin Owens, but they're just not like.
It's the back and forth for me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, Alexa Bliss, they're showing this clip right now. She posted the funniest meme of her in September. Like, it was a picture of her in September and her in October.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah,
it was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
It was like coming out in September and then coming out in October when she had the hair up and everything.
Oh, that's it. That's it.
It was
She
really
looks
funny.
different.
Yeah, it is. It's totally.
Yeah.
I don't know how, like, Raw and SmackDown are written by the same crew. It never makes sense to me. Because SmackDown's actually, like, it's pretty damn good. And then you get this.
I think, I don't know.
And I
still
agree
think
with that because, like, I look at your recaps, like, you know, there's definitely a difference in tone between how the shows are going. It's pretty easy to see.
I also think that there's something to Roy being like a completely positive guy.
It is fair.
And I guess I really am not a positive guy.
You're really not.
All right, there we go. Okay.
Are we gonna see his shining face now?
Yes, you're gonna be seeing Nafis any second now because I think I got this all. I think I got this right now.
Like, I can see Nafis, but I want
You can
everybody
see,
else
yes,
to
no,
Nafis.
we want everybody to see Nafis. Okay, and this is gonna work out. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great, everybody.
I swear, every time I see Kevin Owens, he gets a new tattoo. Every time.
It's true. Yeah,
It is true.
He's got a lot of gray in that beard too. Look at that.
Ooh, yeah. He's in his 40s now, right?
I think so. Is he in his 40s?
I think he is actually.
Let me look that up.
Victoria's gonna look that up to let us know.
Remember the last time I looked something up and it was an epic fail? So I apologize if it doesn't work out again.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah. We do
Unless
need
somebody
more
in the chat
fact
just
checking.
knows. How do I not have internet?
I don't
Are
know.
you eating up my internet?
I'm not doing anything to you.
I feel like you're eating up the internet.
I think your Wi-Fi was off. Your Wi-Fi was off. Yes. Victoria's Wi-Fi was off. Oh, that was the best.
Okay, relax.
Oh my god, I am so happy right
30.
now.
Okay, he's 36, so he's close to 40. He's 36 years old.
Oh gee.
I love how we all had him pegged for like being like 45.
Yeah, he's old.
And Bray Wyatt's pretty old as well, right? Probably older.
I think he actually no. Bray Wyatt is no. I think Bray Wyatt's my age.
Let me
Actually,
say-
believe it or not, I think Bray Wyatt is
all
my
right,
age.
let's go in. I'm the age lady.
You're the age lady. You're aged.
All right, let's see.
I feel like he's been around for like
33.
forever.
He is your age.
I told you he was my age.
He is 33 years old.
I told because I remember when he was like there was like that whole crop of people, Nafis, that came up in NXT, like the original NXT.
I remember him from that. Yeah, that's why I thought, okay, he goes back a long way, so he must be older.
And so like there's a crop of people that like came up and they were all like around my age, and at the time we were like I was like 26 or 27 when they all came up, and I was like, I don't look like that. Like
There's a song coming on.
oh, there's a song going on.
But yeah, I can hear that through your
Friends.
microphone.
Oh,
You without
you can hear it
them.
through the microphone.
Yeah. Oh, I see the lyrics on the TV now. Okay, there's a bit of a
There you go.
latency
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
I
we're
think.
the little lag here, but
Liliana literally went like this when that song came on. Oh, there's Buzzard.
oh my god, this is crazy.
She was singing with him. It is. It's a very warped, demented Mr. Rogers. I will agree with that.
It really is kind of demented and warped.
Oh,
Okay, let me go get this child here real quick.
Aw.
Mike's gonna get the child.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
get this baby.
Have you gotten a feast on yet?
No, I'm still trying.
What is wrong with you?
I'm
It's
working
okay.
on it.
It-
I'm working
no.
on it.
Some
Oh
things
my
work,
God.
some things don't work, and that's
The
okay.
show's going off the rails.
We're going off the rails right now. I thought I had this all prepared and I didn't, but we can still hear Nafis, so that's
I mean,
the
that's
positive
good
here.
again, but we want to see his handsome face.
I know. I'm trying to get the handsomeness on here.
I mean, he looks good. Like, what are you doing, the feast?
Oh, I'm using two separate lights, so the light hits perfectly in my face.
See, he's a
all-
pro.
Yeah, he's a pro.
We suck.
We have
What's the
like
matter
these,
with us?
We have these
all-
little lamps right now.
It's all about
And-
lighting, really.
That's it. This guy's got it going on. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me...
Are you looking up something?
Yes.
Oh
I
my
am, because
gosh.
I'm really, really.
I don't know what's happening.
Stupid right now.
We promise you by the end of this evening you will see Nafis, everybody.
God. Anyway, I have to get the baby. I will be right back.
Okay.
All right, let me get this child. Victoria,
Mike's
talk
gonna
to
get
Nafis, please.
Mike's gonna get the child, Nafis.
That's fine.
So you're gonna chat with me.
Yeah, she's a beautiful child, so I
Thank
totally...
you.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Nafis, if we ever get to actually like see you in person, you'll be an honorary uncle.
Aw, I'm honored. Yeah,
You've always
she's
been so
adorable.
supportive.
I've been following your social media posts as well. I'm glad that she's doing so good.
Yes, no,
Oh
she
man,
is.
she
really is.
seriously rocking and rolling.
So she's actually getting her leg braces this week. They're fitting them right now. Like they did her measurements and stuff, and then so it's like this week I should be picking them up, which will be good. And I'll really then she'll really be rocking and rolling. Oh, Aleister Black.
Aleister Black is attacking Kevin Owens because again we have feuds that just literally cannot end.
Where did he come, Nafis? Where did he come from? Like where? He
Oh,
literally popped out of
hasn't-
nowhere.
Okay, there you go. He hasn't come in yet on my screen until right now.
Yeah,
so-
right.
Wait, he's wearing pants?
Yeah, he's wearing pants.
Man, things have changed. Oof. And he looks skinnier for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. Huh. Oh, commercial.
Okay.
Oh boy, okay, the handoff of Liliana.
Aw.
Are you hungry? Maybe you're hungry.
She's always hungry.
His child eats
Aw.
a lot. Hey, stop with the microphone, you little baby.
I don't know why I can't get this damn thing to work. I cannot figure it out.
Oh. She's adorable.
Oh, thank you.
And so much bigger than I last saw, I think, during the
Yeah, no,
one
it
other
definitely
streams.
is. She had a major growth spurt too. So
She's yeah. So Liliana's in the 97th,
No,
98th percentile. I undersold her right there.
yeah,
98th percentile for height.
Oh, wow.
Where it's just crazy.
it is crazy.
Juan Alcaron in the chat room tonight.
Hello.
So, are you guys gonna go to Philly to pick up her brace thingy?
So actually, it's a great question. So for her, we have to like get her checked up. Basically, it's just like monitoring her situation for like until she's 12 because she like
Okay.
there's a chance that scar tissue could capture her spinal cord again. So we have to get her checked up. You know, every year essentially they want to do an MRI every year and just check her functions, make sure she's not losing anything. Because if she starts losing something, that means that it's starting to retether. So she has her appointments next week.
Yeah.
The 14th and the 15th.
Yep. So yeah, she meets with the whole team next week. So she meets with the Spina Bifida Clinic, she meets with urology, and then she meets with the neurosurgeon team, and then the neurosurgery team and everything, and they do that and stuff. So I mean, she's doing well though. I mean, honestly, like yeah, once she gets those leg braces, I feel like she's gonna be starting to walk like really, really well.
Yeah. It's she's the miracle girl.
Oh, yeah.
We're super psyched about it. So
Same here.
sorry. I'm trying my hardest.
I
to
don't
get
know
this.
what's going on though. Hey, get away from there.
Skype is just so annoying. It's like, you know, I have the NDI going and like OBS is just not picking up the NDI source.
Are you using a display capture or window capture to get Skype?
I'm
No.
actually using. Oh, I should. You know what? That's a good idea. I should just use a display capture.
Wait,
Yeah.
why are we not listening to Nafis? He knows what he's doing.
I'm gonna try window capture real quick and see if that
No.
works.
No.
Oh, feel like she's doing something illegal on your end.
Oh, she is. She is.
I'm gonna bring her standing table.
Okay, now she's getting the standing table. Okay, the window capture is not working either. We're gonna troubleshoot this on the air.
Yeah,
And
it's okay.
yeah, I am sorry about this, Nafis. I am so
Dude,
embarrassed
it's
right now.
fine. Things happen. Worst things have happened on my stream, so it's all good.
That's it. You know, You got to roll with it. Nafis turned into technical support. Jamel says.
Yeah. You're right.
I don't know why we weren't utilizing him before.
I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay, window capture didn't work. Let me try display capture to see if that works now. It just I don't know why it's doing this to me. Okay. This is what I'm reduced to right now. I'm going to have to.
Oh, your favorite person's on the screen.
Charlie effing Caruso is on the screen right now.
I did not miss her.
Nafis, how do you feel about Charlie?
Loud.
How much time do you got?
I don't like loud stuff. I don't like loud people. She's both people and loud. So she checks off 2 things I don't like.
Okay, I got it. I did it.
Oh, he's there.
This is happening.
Wait, we can see him?
We'll be able to see him. Here we
Wait,
go. 3, 2, 1.
Wait.
Nafis Sadat.
Wait, is Nafis on the screen?
Yeah, I think there's a latency on YouTube as well. So
Did Nafis get him on himself in the sense of he figured it out?
He definitely helped me figure this out.
Oh my gosh, of course.
I mean, it's not exactly how I want it to be, but it's totally fine. I can live with this. All right, Victoria, let's go here.
I was giving Liliana her
Drew
cheerleader.
McIntyre, I think, is going to.
there I am.
Yes.
Man, there's like a 15-second lag on YouTube, which
It's
is
only like
very
I know,
weird.
I know.
a year later.
Yeah.
1 year later, we got it all going here. Okay, it seems like Jamel blames Retribution for this too. By the way, I haven't seen anything about Retribution yet.
Don't they all have
on
COVID?
tonight's show? No, they don't all have COVID. At least I don't think. I know that they were exposed.
So all I know about Retribution is everything from your recap, Mike. And in summary, you don't
Watch
seem
next segment they come
happy
on.
about it. You know, they're particularly about something about their names.
Yeah. There's T-Bar, there's Slapjack, there's Retaliation, there's
No, it's Flapjack.
The Reckoning, which is also Damian Priest's finishing name.
It's Flapjack.
Flapjack.
It's not Slapjack.
The Pancake Boy.
It's Pancake Boy.
Dude, I to say that I understand everything that's going on with Retribution, that would be a complete
I don't think
and
anybody.
total
Watch,
utter
they're gonna be the
lie.
next segment though. Watch, because we said, "Oh, where have they been all night?" You know.
Yeah, watch that.
And now that's
actually
what's gonna
happens.
happen.
That would be incredible.
Like the one thing that stuck out to me was one of your recaps back in May or June, I think, when you mentioned they debuted with throwing Molotov cocktails during a very rioting time in our country. That was tasteless.
Yes. Nafis, there hasn't been one tasteless storyline that WWE hasn't at least attempted.
Yeah, explored.
That is fair.
I'll never forget on the it was like almost like the anniversary of Eddie Guerrero's death, where he was found where he was found dead in a Minnesota hotel room. They were doing Survivor Series that year. I think it was going to be Triple H versus Jeff Hardy versus Edge for the title. I mean, this is 2008, so I'm really going back and trying to remember all this stuff.
Yeah.
Or it could have been 2000. I forget it. 2008 or 2007, whatever it was. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent here.
Of course you are.
That's my specialty.
That's your specialty.
But WWE.com, before the pay-per-view starts, releases some update and says Jeff Hardy was found unconscious in a stairwell, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, Jeff Hardy died."
Oh God.
Like that's tasteless as all hell, man. That's WWE. That's what they do.
Yeah, because that was the time I was also watching like pretty regularly as well. I remember like Eddie Guerrero's thing. That was very shocking for me.
Oh man, I'll never forget when that happened. I was a freshman in college at King's College in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, and I was super I was in a haze for days after that, because it was just like, wow, like he was only 39 years old, 6 years older than I am right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like to think like my life like ending in like 6 years, and like, wow, like 40, like 39, 40 seems kind of old, right? But it's really not.
No, it's definitely not.
It's really, really not.
Especially, I feel like when somebody passes away, it seems so much younger. You know what I mean? Just in general. And again, not that there's an old age to begin with, but when you hear those words and like somebody died, it's totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's the last person I remember in wrestling, who was at the top of his game, like main event wise, and then all of a sudden you see this news, and yeah, that was pretty shocking for me. I was in eighth grade, I think, or something.
It was literally just like the worst thing ever. It was hard to reconcile, I think, is the best way that I could phrase that.
Yeah.
Just not fair. CJ Bowman actually says Eddie Guerrero died 3 days before his birthday.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. See, like stuff like that. That's always like, when like a big event, I remember, who was I reading on Facebook where they were talking about like their 21st birthday was on 9/11. It was like, man, like actually September 11, 2001. It's like you can't ever really like when stuff like that happens, like you can't enjoy your birthday.
You can't.
Yeah. No.
There's just like forget it.
Yeah, like that. I was young enough then that I don't really remember the repercussion of 9/11, but
Right.
my older friends do, and anyway, happy thoughts.
Happy thoughts. Yes,
yeah.
quite.
So we have a
I see
match
two
on right
really
now
big
between
men
Keith
inside
Lee.
the ring right now.
Keith Lee is really big, and
Wait.
what are they dressing him in? He looks.
Yeah, the last time I saw Keith Lee, he was in NXT, doing really well, and now he's wearing something, and Braun is also wearing something.
Braun should never, ever, 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 ever throw a drop kick. Not ever.
Not ever.
You know who threw like the worst drop kick of all time? And there were and everybody just and we had to all pretend to like it because it's a big guy doing a drop kick. It's like, no, if it sucks, it sucks. Just call it as it is.
So who?
Kane had the worst drop kick in the history of drop kicks.
Oh, that I can't even imagine it.
What did I tell you about what they're gonna do with Keith Lee? What did I tell you? There's just gonna be another stupid match with no finish.
Oh, everybody know. So this is everybody. This is live and just so everybody knows. This is what happens every week with Mike when he doesn't like something or he predicts something to be true. He just goes crazy.
I just know all the games that they play. Why?
Games.
Games. Why? Why are we doing this?
I don't listen. I think that you.
How does this help him? And then look, he gets speared through the barricade.
Yep.
Because you're a loser.
Okay.
You're the large man dressed in the jobber clothes. You are a loser.
Do we see? This is what I deal with every week, everybody. This is all right there. I deal every week.
Are you kidding me? And Keith Lee gets up and now he's going to sneer at him. Ooh. Wow. And now they're going to have a very bad pay-per-view match. Can't wait.
Like Nafis said, this is what happens. NXT, they're good, and then they come up here and it's like, what's happening?
Yeah. So they're trying to bury Keith Lee, and then Keith Lee no-sells that. Well, almost no-sells
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
And there's two men in a feud. It's like
And now they're having the most boring brawl up the ramp. Are you kidding me? Go through the wall. Somebody go through a wall at least. Take out a referee. All right, I'll take that, I guess. Like
I think he should just crush all the refs.
Keith sends him into the wall, and
Yeah,
I think he should just crush all the refs.
Huh?
Literally just throw.
I think he should
and
pounce,
throw him on top.
I think he should pounce. Yeah, they went through the tables. Oh my god, there just happened to be tables set up right there. I thought that Keith Lee. I think what would have really saved this segment right here.
Yes.
Is if Keith Lee pounced Pat Buck 3 fucking rows into the crowd.
I think Braun Strowman should have taken Keith Lee and, like I said, throw him on top of his head and then crush all the refs. In just one shot.
Yay.
That's what I think.
Like, I can't remember the last time I actually liked a big guy versus big guy feud.
Yes. Agreed.
I have one that
Agreed.
pops into my head
All right.
immediately.
What?
And it actually involves Braun Strowman. Big Show versus Braun Strowman was a really good rivalry in 2017.
That was a really good match. I remember that. There's one really good match.
They had that they built it so well too. That Raw match, and that was when the ring collapsed. They did the superplex and the ring collapsed. That was like the last time I saw a really good big man match like that.
Yeah.
Other than that, you're right. It's been pretty damn disappointing. Or it's like you have these big, these big dudes that are just kind of clunking at each other. Then all of a sudden they have to start doing flips because that's just what we do now.
Yeah.
Like I don't like when I watch NXT. Like I really enjoyed that takeover show last night. I don't know if you caught my recap of it or whatever.
I did. I watched. Yeah, I did. I was a little bit into watch along as well.
Oh, good. Yeah. So Doug had a great watch along last night for that.
Yeah.
I like the Damian Priest Johnny Gargano match, but there's absolutely no reason that Damian Priest should be doing somersault planchas and stuff like that. He's too big, and he doesn't even do it well. So it's like now it's like a double negative. And then if you don't do it well, there's so little margin for error on all this stuff that I've seen Damian Priest literally almost kill himself multiple times. It's only a matter of time. Only a matter of time.
You were screaming again last night.
He's
like, why? Why is this happening?
I feel. Yeah. I'm sorry. What were you gonna say, Nafis?
I was gonna say, like, are they still doing suicide dives in WWE these days?
What's that?
Are they still doing suicide dives?
Oh God, too many.
Oh, still?
Look what happened to. Okay, so this time last month, literally a month ago, Ivar of the Viking Raiders, big fat Ivar with the giant beard, did a suicide dive. A week later, he was getting neck surgery. He actually called for the X symbol on himself, and told him that he couldn't continue on with the match. And when he landed, he hit the hurt business with the suicide dive, and as soon as he hit the ground, he put the X up. MVP. I don't know if anybody caught this, and go back and look at the replay. You'll see this. When they showed Ivar down at ringside, he was laying on top of MVP's legs, and MVP was like terrified to move because he's like, oh my God, this guy broke his neck. If I move, he could get paralyzed. So MVP's just laying there with Ivar laying on his legs. It was an unbelievable moment. Really, really scary. They're still doing suicide dives, and then they did like 15 the next week because who cares? Literally, they take care of their talents. They take care of them so much that they had 3 COVID outbreaks, and they use these people like pieces of meat.
Our biggest thing with the suicide dives, again,
they teach them all the wrong stuff. I'm sorry, they teach them all the wrong stuff. They don't teach them how to design a match and build a match that has any type of story being told or fluidity. That's why I really liked the main event last night, because at least they worked a limb, they told a story, they showed some grit, whatever. It wasn't everybody's cup of tea, but I liked it. I'd rather see a match like Kyle O'Reilly and Finn Balor than 15 Viking Raider matches where they're just doing stupid suicide dives. And CJ Bowman just brought up Big E doing suicide dives too. It's like he's the next one. He's gonna blow out his shoulder doing that spear off the apron one day.
My biggest problem with the suicide dives, like we say all the time, is the sheer fact that these people are killing themselves on throwaway Raws and SmackDowns and these shows. It's like, you see a suicide dive every week, every hour, every half hour in a match for the most part. There's nothing that is left to like element of surprise. It's just, let's just do it for the sake of doing it. And at this point, it's like, why are people killing themselves? And it's not even just suicide dives, it's other moves just for the sake of doing these dangerous moves. And again, for what? On a Raw like this?
Yeah,
Raw's meant for
nothing.
Raw's meant for the storytelling. I always find that like your shows throughout the week, your episodic, the weekly shows, they're meant for storytelling. Your pay-per-views are where you're going to have the hard-hitting stuff. But you can still tell a story when you're doing a pay-per-view, right? In the matches.
Absolutely.
But that's where you're going to get more of those hard-hitting moves, Not always like, oh, okay, a random Raw between 2 random people that it's just kind of like a random match and not this, whatever. It doesn't make any sense to me. But that's kind of like what they're known to do.
Jamel just brought up a great point that Undertaker always had his big dive in his back pocket, and he would literally only bring that out for like WrestleManias or major pay-per-views.
They don't do that anymore. But everyone steals each other's moves also. So, again, that's another thing we've always spoken about. Everybody steals each other's moves. There's no move that's like set to one person. You see a person doing a finisher in one match, but then they'll do the same thing in another match.
Yeah, I think that one of the things that bring out my memory is like this was like a few years ago. I think Ricochet was doing like 450 in every single show. That was, oof.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, like that, and he was like, you know, the more you do it, you're doing it after a long match. You're doing it after this, and it's just like on every single throwaway Raw.
Yeah.
He was landing high on his upper shoulders on some people, really crushing them, and really looked like he was going to spike himself on his head a few times.
Right.
Like, that's a move that should only be pulled out on special occasions. Period. Yeah. Do not pull them out any other time. But again, it's like, you know, once you start doing dives in every damn match, you have to then come up with something else crazier to make the fans pop, because that I know Victoria's pointing at the TV because we got our truth here.
Yeah, the segment just started over here as well.
They're in a trash can.
All right, Akira Tozawa's hiding in a trash can. Yeah. Drew Gulak gets knocked over by R-Truth.
I love it. They're like, yo. See, I love stuff like this. It's light comedy. To kind of break apart from the show, but sometimes these segments wind up being the best part of a show.
Now they're all in the dumpster, and there's trash bags and feet flying.
Yes, fabulous.
It's like a cartoon. The only thing that's missing is like the big cloud of dust.
This is good shit.
This is getting good.
This is it. Nafis nailed it.
This is it.
The referee counts the pin on somebody. R-Truth's got his baby back.
Yeah. Right in the rightful arms of R-Truth.
That's it. As Nafis just said, that's such good shit. Where's the Vince puppet got packed?
Yeah, no, he's in Liliana's room.
Yeah, the Vince puppet.
Liliana plays with the Vince puppet, just so everybody knows. It's one of her favorite toys.
Oh. So one thing that I actually wanted to ask Mike is, for someone who has lost interest in watching wrestling, how would you convince me to watch Raw again?
We'll just do a live watch along and force you to watch it.
Oh my god.
Nafis, you want to be on the show every week?
Yeah.
Okay, what can I say to get you interested in wrestling again? Number one, don't watch everything. That's just right off the bat.
Watch something else while you're watching wrestling.
Yeah, so that's what I've been doing. Like, I've just been like playing games or working if I do have the show on.
Yeah.
Right.
I gotta be.
I would say I would direct you to SmackDown because they're doing some really good things. It's an easy watch.
Yeah.
If you're home on a Friday night and if you miss it, they do really good video recaps of everything, so it's not like you missed much.
Well, here's the thing with in our position.
No Cedric tonight.
We watch
Cedric's
it.
not back.
No. Like, we have to watch it.
Yeah.
Right? But everybody else, like even my brother, when he talks about it, he's like, I go get a snack, I go take a break, I could change the channel. So, I mean, and that's really how most people watch it these days, is they're not watching it straight through.
Yeah, like if I was watching the show right now, I just saw Ricochet and Apollo Crews are going to be facing the Hurt Business again for the 900,000th time. I would just go into the room, play a couple innings on MLB The Show, and be done with it. We got a little Street Profits versus Ric Flair commercial going on here. Ric Flair is sewing some material. Wait a minute. Okay, so Ric Flair designed some wrestling gear for the Street Profits. I think, was Angelo Dawkins in? Is that Naomi's clothes?
Was that Naomi?
Yeah. That looks like it.
And Montez Ford was the Ultimate Warrior because he's got that rope shakedown so well.
I don't want to talk about Warrior ever.
Nobody shakes the ropes better than Montez Ford. Nobody. When he does that, it's the best. There's so much joy in there.
I bet you I could do it better.
Real quick, there was a Bianca Bel-Air segment that was totally awesome. So like every week they show that she's the fastest, the strongest. This week she was the smartest, and she beat a bunch of people at at an intellectual game, I guess. I don't know what game it was. I wasn't really paying attention, but I love Bianca Belair.
I love me some Bianca.
And it's time to get her going. It's like, why did we wait until now to do this?
The breaks. They're putting, like, they...
Yeah, like...
She's got it going on.
She's incredible.
I couldn't believe. I honestly couldn't believe, and it really made me want to just get off of social media forever. I put out last week on Twitter a comment about Bianca Belair being like so awesome.
Oh, and who said something?
And some moron who doesn't know dick about wrestling is like, she stinks in the ring.
What? Excuse me? How could you say
God.
something like that when you have...
There's no way to make people happy.
Well,
there's just no way.
But I don't
Impossible.
understand. But why would they say something like that when there's clearly other women in the division who are a million times worse than like Bianca Belair?
I know. I don't get it.
How does somebody like a personality plus like that, who actually is good in the ring, get hate? I don't understand.
Because wrestling fans live to be miserable.
They do.
They just do.
Well, I always say this,
There's so many people that watch this show that don't get paid for it like me.
Oof.
That was so funny last week. I don't get paid to watch it. I go, my money is your money, baby.
That's it. What's mine is yours.
I just watched the post Raw, and that's enough entertainment for me.
That's it. CJ Bowman throwing a little truth out here.
What's he saying?
My credo about professional wrestling: some wrestling fans are racist. That could be too. They don't really give a chance to.
There are.
Yeah.
Characters of color.
Yeah.
It's time for that change.
I mean, we see that all the time.
We do.
Yeah.
It's not just wrestling, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, like on the wrestling side as well. Like, if WWE get bigger push to people of color or wrestlers of color, like, you know, the last big one I can think of is like Kofi Kingston's push. That was dope. But like, you know, since then, like, you know, Keith Lee has seemingly been buried. What it looks like.
It feels like.
Yeah.
What did it say about the draft?
There's some truth. Oh, it's just Friday.
It's saying for Friday.
There is some truth to what CJ says. I mean, I can't tell you how many people that I've banned from the Wrestleview comment boards for saying something racist. That, especially when Kofi was going with the title, they kept calling him, you know, just nasty things. I mean, like, we have pretty good filters on the messages, but, like, you know, like something like Uncle and Tom would get by, and I'm like, you know, I'm not playing this game. You're banned. You're done. We don't.
Right.
We don't need your readership.
No.
We don't want your readership. Take a hike.
All right. So the Hurt Business. We got MVP.
Yeah.
He's got a little announcement from the Hurt Business.
There's a little announcement here.
He's clearing up some confusion about last week, so I told you he's getting his win back tonight. I told you. Do I know wrestling or do I know wrestling? For the love of God. I
guess I could say you know about wrestling.
Doug doesn't, but I do.
What?
Oh, Doug.
Poor Doug.
Yeah, poor Doug. What the hell?
No, that's Doug's. No, that's his thing. He doesn't know shit about pro wrestling. That's how it is. That's Doug's gimmick.
I thought Doug's gimmick was know when you're being sold to.
That's also his gimmick. Doug is a man of many gimmicks.
True, milk carting.
He has reinvented himself many times. He's like the Chris Jericho of wrestling podcasts. You know, he just keeps reinventing.
I think he's more like Mick Foley. He's got many.
He could be.
You know, characters to him. Yeah. You're gonna learn. You are gonna learn right now, everybody.
I wonder what iteration of Foley he's in right now. Is he in is he
Cactus Jack?
I think when Doug does the tequila shots, he's Cactus Jack throwing himself onto like C4 barbed wire.
Oh,
boards.
you know, actually, I would have thought Dude Love, believe it or not.
Dude Love is when Doug is happy. when Doug doesn't have to drink tequila for 3 weeks.
I was gonna say that.
That is oh no! Oh no! No! Oh no! Ricochet's holding a microphone. Oh no!
Oh, thank you for the heads up. I can look away now.
Oh no! You can't. No.
Please let it just be a prop. Please just let it be a prop.
Please. I hope he's just keeping it warm for somebody. Like, oh my God.
Oh no, it's not. No.
Oh, but I'm bored already. Shut up. I know you missed you, but
Why not me?
Why not me, MVP?
That's the only gimmick I know him as. Why not me, guy?
But think about it though. This man is jobbing, and he's supposed to have he had that match against Brock Lesnar.
Oh my God, he's so awful. He's so fucking awful. I can't. I told you he was gonna pretend to join the Hurt Business and then try to make it like a joke. You're a fucking loser, Ricochet.
Why is this happening?
I'm sorry. Oh my God, Liliana is losing her mind right now, laughing at my expense.
Okay, why are they acting like drunken fools coming back from the bar?
Ricochet was supreme. Because Ricochet, aside from being a horrible, like he's just a terrible character, but the one thing that he does right is he has some good friends. He just fucking bombed on live TV, and his friends are trying to bail him out.
He's got great friends. You want friends like Ricochet in life who are going to support you no matter what.
You know what? I knew this was going to be a special show.
Okay, now it's awkward.
I was a little worried when, because next week's the draft special. I was like, should we hold off on Raw 100 and post Raw 100 for the draft special? But I knew we were going to have a special night tonight. I knew it. Number one, we got Nafis on the show. We got some more special,
no doubt.
and we got some special guests coming up as well. Some more.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah,
we saw history tonight. We saw Ricochet, the worst promo that he'll ever cut in his career.
I don't know if it's the worst one, but it's up there.
Oh, my God.
I liked it better when he was a superhero.
CJ Bowman goes, he's like that black guy that tries to be from the hood.
Oh.
That's a pretty scathing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's right about that. He
there.
does very much try to be part of it, and it's like, no, you're not.
Dude, you don't got it, brother.
Yeah, I imagine Ali or Cruz would have better promo skills. I mean, I haven't seen them in mic as much, but I don't know. Better than what Ricochet fella does.
Yeah.
What is happening right now? Please, somebody tell me.
I don't. Shelton Benjamin's got an armbar applied to Ricochet, and he got his boring foot on the bottom rope.
I liked it better when Ricochet was a superhero.
Yeah, me too.
Oh my God.
Even though that wasn't fun either, it still was better than this.
They have a little graphic in the corner. Seth Rollins, Murphy has the next 22 minutes and 36 seconds to apologize to Seth Rollins.
I should do that with you. If you do something wrong, I should just have in the corner, and I'll leave my phone and be like, you have 30 minutes to apologize to me or else.
Yeah, that's the segment I missed when I was setting up my camera. Because Rollins just got to the ring, Mike was ecstatic, and that's when I said, okay, let me set my camera up for 20 minutes.
This is awful.
I'm doing that with you. You have 30 minutes to apologize.
For what? I didn't even do anything.
No, I'm saying in the future. That's what's happening.
Oh my God! Here comes Apollo Crews. They knock Lashley out of the ring.
Oh, here goes that announce
Lashley
table.
lands on his feet. Ay. The apology clock. That's right up there with Santino Morella's honkometer.
Oh, I remember those days.
The honkometer 3000 or whatever it was.
It was entertaining.
It was.
He was very entertaining.
Santino was an unbelievable character and probably one of WWE's best comedy guys, but I think R-Truth has surpassed him.
Oh yeah, absolutely. R-Truth's been he was awesome.
He's a legend. As the Iron Sheik would say, he's the real.
Would anybody else like Cheerios? Would you like Cheerios?
I'm good on the Cheerios, my dear.
Okay.
I mean,
what's that, Nafis? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, thinking back on comedy acts, the other person I think who was awesome was Damien Sandow, but I can't think of any other big names off the top of my head.
Sandow was great. He I like the guys that know their role and get it.
Yeah.
You know, okay, so you have to give up the dream of the WrestleMania main event, but damn it, you'll still have some good moments.
Yeah.
What's that? Are you taking my burger? Give me my damn burger back. Stone cold, by the way. Man, oh man. I have to shut up for a second so I can eat.
Can I have your fries?
No, get away
Why?
from me.
Oh. Call
Does anyone
back.
want to see
Nice.
a divorce happen? I'm gonna steal Mike's fries on live.
Nafis is about to turn into Judge Mills Lane over here.
That's a good callback on the fries. Though.
He's gonna be.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, he is. He's going to be there. In court.
I don't understand what's
I
going
don't
on.
know what's happening. Again, we're going off the rails here.
We were never on the tracks to begin with. So.
No, I guess that's a true statement right there.
Again, we thank everybody so much for joining us tonight on our 100th episode of the Post Raw show. But of course, like I said at the beginning of the show, we botched it. It's not really a post Raw; it's a during Raw show tonight. But that's okay.
You know what? We'll save it. It's post Raw. If you go a little bit past Raw, then it's still technically a post Raw show.
Right, exactly. It just took a long time to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And don't forget to smash the subscribe button. Very important if you're watching.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Nafis.
Thank you, Nafis. Thank you.
Right there. Yeah.
That thing.
Yeah.
Get it going here.
Wait, where's the button?
Nafis just pointed at it. He literally just did it.
No, I
Hello.
know. Can I do it too?
Just point down.
Down. Yeah.
Could give one of those. Yeah, please subscribe to us. Please, we're so close to that 1,000. And please, if you're enjoying this video, like the video. We have a
Liliana's enjoying it right
we have a
now.
lively group in the chat tonight. We got it. This is great.
We're rocking and rolling here.
Quentin Walters, it's a pre-post Raw.
Okay. Chicago PD needs to end immediately.
Why? Okay, the guy who is the star of Chicago PD is very much like Shawn Michaels, where it's like you see Shawn Michaels and you expect him to have kind of like a nice high-pitched tenor voice, and all of a sudden he starts talking, he's like, it's like, like, what the hell? The voice doesn't match the face whatsoever. And this guy talks like, what was that movie? Oh my God. That Nefis, maybe you might know it. I don't know. It was that movie where it was a cartoon.
Okay.
And they had the talking toaster and they had the smoke man. It was kind of like a PSA for no smoking. And he was like, hey, you want to smoke? And that was like, that's the guy from
I don't know
Chicago
what.
PD.
No, I don't know what you're talking about actually.
Oh.
CJ's like the media man. He might know what I'm talking about. I can't think of it right now.
All right, so obviously. Okay, so
it was like the brave little toaster. No, but I don't think it was the brave little toaster. I don't know if they did an anti-smoking
If anyone can
PSA.
find out, that'd be great. Okay, so obviously Lashley now in the Hurt Business they're dominating. So that okay. Oh. All right.
Oh, here we go. The Bobby Lashley.
Yeah,
that
Bobby
big
Lashley.
strength.
There we go.
It's really not impressive because Ricochet looks so tiny.
Yeah.
I feel like I could give him a delayed vertical suplex. At this
You
moment.
probably just could, just because.
Ah, man.
I can't.
It's
this
like
is.
It's like I want to get into the match, but Ricochet was so awful before.
He really is just irks me so much.
I knew CJ would know the commercial. He goes, I know the commercial, so I'm going to wait for him to give me the answer.
Okay.
Here.
Oh, now he's putting him in MVP's face, and they're taunting and they're teasing.
Ooh, taunting and teasing. Whoop-de-dee.
Oh my gosh. This is just the same thing, though. This has been a whole bunch of like the same thing over and over again.
Ricochet shoved him. Ricochet shoved MVP. Flatliner from Bobby Lashley, from Bobo Lashley, as Doug would call him, Bobo. Oh, Billy says I was right. It was the brave little toaster.
Really?
My God. Okay.
Wow.
They're talking about,
I don't remember that though.
I used to have to watch it in school. They would like put that on.
I guess
like,
I missed that.
during health class or something like that.
The only thing I remember from health class was the Miracle of Life video.
Oh my
Oh.
God.
And I threw up in class.
I'm about we're 6 days away from my year anniversary of watching The Miracle of Life.
I still have not seen it.
If he's like,
I didn't
"It's
watch.
getting a little hot in here.
I didn't watch. Okay, here we go.
Here,
All right.
Hot tag. Probably.
Hot
yeah,
tag.
it's hot-ish.
Hot-ish.
See, here's the thing. What's really like again, somebody like Apollo Crews,
I've never seen a low down crossbody.
great
before.
in the ring, fantastic in the ring.
Yeah.
It's that gopher.
Liliana's
Liliana's
losing
watching
her mind.
a Blue's Clues, and there's a gopher on the screen. She loves gophers.
It's adorable.
You can
He's
hear
like
it
popping up out of the hole.
losing her mind in the background. I don't know if anybody can hear it.
I can't hear it, and it's adorable.
Can anybody hear the volume of Raw?
No, I can't.
You can't? Okay, good.
Okay,
'Cause
good.
I don't want to get.
We
I don't want to get
copyright.
Yeah, like, we're gonna pass 1,000 tonight, and then we're gonna get kicked right off.
Never mind.
Chris is in the chat room. Chris LG in the chat room tonight.
Hello.
My birthday is October 13th. When is your daughter's? She is
The 11th.
October 11th, which is also my grandmother's birthday. My grandmother's gonna be 87, and Liliana's gonna be 1. The oldest and the youngest have the same birthday.
Very special day.
Very special, yeah.
I remember when it became very, very clear
That it was
that
going to be
Liliana
October
was going to be
11th.
born on October 11th, and I was like, that's Grandma's birthday. I wonder if she's going to come out like hating the world and wondering what life is all about.
I mean,
Because that's my grandma.
That's Grandma.
well, that's the world right now.
That was pretty sweet
Yeah.
right there.
See, no, Apollo Crews has been killing it past few minutes. He really has been. He's been crushing it.
I love that one arm slam. I love the big spine
I
buster.
like, believe it or not, I like what's going on between Lashley and Apollo Crews. I think they have been really, really good.
Patrick Jester says his birthday is October 9th.
Ooh.
So I think we got to wish.
So that's Friday?
We got to wish a happy early birthday to Patrick Jester. We got to wish a
birthday.
happy early birthday to Chris
Happy
LG.
birthday.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
And also to my grandmother.
Happy birthday.
Uh-oh. Apollo Crews just got taken out for the 900th time this year.
Why?
How is this
Poor
guy ever going
guy.
to get over?
Poor guy.
Please.
He's so good, too. It's such a shame.
He's
Really
got
is.
muscles. He's very strong from what it's.
Yes. Yeah, he is. And you would think that they'd be doing a lot more with
They
him.
can
But he
be
has no
doing a lot.
personality. Well, you know what? I always go back to it. Like, you know, we have some people that are really charismatic, but like, you know, they've done a lot with guys that don't have charisma. Like I just don't like. I don't think that Vince McMahon particularly books guys like this really well. You know, it's like he never gets it going. Oh, Ashley's in the chat room. By the way, Mike, Yankees up 4-3 in the middle of the 5th. That's right.
Oh, okay.
Aaron Judge hit a home run.
Nice. My boy.
Are you a Mariners fan, Nafis?
I grew up watching European soccer.
Oh, there you go.
There you
Okay.
go.
That's been my bread and butter for like since I was 5 years old.
Well, you're originally from Canada, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but my family like originally they're from Bangladesh, and
Okay.
so like there's a whole fan club of
All right.
European football teams on my mother's side.
Nice. Uh-oh. We got
Lovers
a little
quarrel.
lovers.
Oh. She's
She
too
looks
young
like-
to be in this segment.
Where did she get that shirt? Because she looks like Ruth Bader Ginsburg in her Supreme Court robes.
She actually looks like a nun.
It's really weird. I was talking, so I don't know what she said. I'll have to read words.
She was saying about you haven't talked to me all day.
Ah. Man.
Ooh.
Murphy likes him a little young there. It's a little, I mean, she's
There was-
19. It's legal, like I know, but
Murphy,
it's not a good look for Murphy.
what about
Yeah.
didn't
When
he
she
date Alexa
literally just
Bliss?
turned 19 the other day. He was engaged to Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, now she's
Yeah.
with Ryan Cabrera.
Alexa Bliss said something about this storyline where she's like, this is really stupid to be putting 30-year-old Murphy with 19-year-old Aaliyah. And everybody's like, shut up, you left him. And she's like, so what? We're still friends.
She loves his
People are so lame.
she's got a great relationship with Ryan Cabrera.
Anyway,
They're very cute together.
I want to say thank
Why
you.
do you wait a minute, why are you like I say something and then you're like anyway?
Because I have to transition so we can get a more special guests on here, hun.
Yeah.
But I wanted to say thank you very, very much to Nafis for coming on the show tonight and hanging out and watching Raw with us. Number one, this is he was on an incredible streak. How long had it been since you watched wrestling before this?
WrestleMania was the last show.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
6 months,
I'm
7
impressed.
months. April, yes, 7 months.
I'm
let's say.
impressed. I really am.
Wow. Okay. Nafis, thank you for your service tonight.
It's I do it for good people, and you're good people.
Thank you very
You're
much,
good
buddy.
people.
Well, thanks for having me.
In all seriousness, we think the world of you. We think you're just
Absolutely.
top-notch guy. We're happy to have you on the show tonight, and we should do this again.
I agree.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I definitely agree.
It's a lot
We should
easier
make it
for me
more
because
like a-
I would go to sleep pretty early, but then you guys are 3 hours behind, so it works out perfectly for me.
Yeah, when he was in Washington, he couldn't. Catch
Oh,
us
yeah, well,
on-
that makes
on
sense.
the East Coast. This is a late night for us. It's a very late night.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'll
Anyway.
let you guys go to the next guests.
Thank you very much, Nafis. It was
Thank you,
great talking to you,
Nafis.
buddy.
Nice talking to you. Have a good evening.
And we'll
Congrats
see you soon.
again. 100 shows. 101.
Thank you very
101.
much. Thank you
Yeah.
very, very much.
Cheers. Have a good one.
We'll talk
Bye.
soon.
Talk soon, buddy.
Cheers.
Nafis, the man, the myth, the legend. That was great. That was great. And I'm glad that I got that damn camera figured out
Oh
now.
my God. Do you know what you're doing for the next individual?
I do.
Okay. Hope so.
I do. And I'm going to be squeezing in another guest here. Hold on. I had to like reboot my camera again.
Is
because
it
I
all
was like-
right? Is the camera
yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good.
okay?
I'm good.
So yeah, we have another special guest coming shortly, and we're very, very excited for this. Well, actually, we're excited for every guest that we've had so far. Obviously, Liliana, Nafis, and our next guest is a very near and dear person in our
Certainly
lives.
is. Nafis is back in the chat. I was gone for a couple hours. What did I miss?
He's a funny guy.
He's the best. So I'm just going to be sending out my information.
Oh,
to
the
our next guest.
info. Write in the chat if you think you know who the next guest is.
Well, this one actually, you don't even know this one's happening.
I don't know what's happening.
This one's, we're gonna have him on very quickly, but there's a reason why I want to have him on very quickly.
Stop it.
Yes.
There's somebody I don't know.
Somebody you
Oh,
don't
so
know.
it's not the person that I thought.
Not yet.
Oh my gosh, so there's more
We have an extra
Guys.
last minute
guys.
guest coming on.
Stop. I'm getting nervous now. Who is it?
I can't. I'm not at liberty to say.
Is it
right
Josh
now.
Dela Cruz?
Oh, that'd be
From
amazing.
Blue's Clues?
That'd be legendary. But no, my dear,
Is it Vince McMahon?
it is most assuredly not Vince McMahon.
Is it Baron Corbin? I don't know why I said Baron Corbin.
Baron Corbin. It is not a WWE superstar.
It is
so
not a
I don't
WWE
want anybody to get
superstar.
disappointed.
Is
but
it Triple
is-
H? Just, hi, Paul.
Hi, Paul.
For anybody who's like a new subscriber or new to the channel, I did an interview with Triple H a while back, and we became best friends after that interview. He really enjoyed me. He had contacted Adam Martin saying that he really enjoyed our conversation, even though it was all of like
That is true.
5 minutes, but still we had a very nice chat.
You know why? Because
Because I'm a female.
yeah, and like literally everybody who calls in on those damn NXT shows is most assuredly not a female.
He was so surprised. He was like, VictoriaWrestleview.com. And I go, hi, Paul. He goes, oh, hi, Victoria. Like, very, very, very happy to talk to me. And that was it. That's how the
So-
story became best friends with Triple H.
Well, I might be proved a liar here. I'm hoping that this person is still around. They had contacted me a little while ago saying that they wanted to be part of our show. And I
Oh.
was like, absolutely.
Oh,
Why
gee,
not?
Who is this person?
I'm gonna
Are you
write.
going to eventually tell me?
Yes, you will eventually.
Oh,
find
will
out.
I eventually know?
You will eventually find out,
Okay.
but not yet.
All right. The Hurt Business is gloating right now.
Anyway,
Oh,
I
Mustafa
told
Ali.
I told you they're getting the win back. By the way,
Yeah, Mustafa Ali coming out there. See, I really think that this should be the individual and Apollo Crews that kind of goes along with this. Ricochet just needs to go somewhere else at this point. Honestly,
Ricochet.
he
is
does.
Painful to watch.
I think that Ali and Crews should have the opportunity. What is going on with you, chick?
All right. Okay.
Is this person coming?
This person is.
Who is it?
This person is coming.
Stop it.
It's true.
My God.
That is
no
true.
way.
That is true.
You're going to be so excited,
Legend.
everybody.
A legend.
You will.
It
is. It's a legend.
Wrestleview legend.
Wrestleview legend.
Wrestleview legend.
Oh my God, we should have a show. It's like Wrestleview legends come back.
We should, actually. We should. And I can tell you right now, it's not Adam Martin. I don't think Hell and Horses could get Adam to watch wrestling ever again.
I think, you know how Nafis hasn't watched since April? I don't think Adam's watched since like 2 years ago, April.
No, Adam actually watched like an episode of NXT and really hated it.
And really hated it.
And I really fucking hate this. Like, we need more Seth Rollins. That's what this show needed. More Seth Rollins. Great. Ay. I loved Seth Rollins, you know, a year ago when he was a face. Like I was all over him. Everybody knows I was on the Rollins train. But man, this. So it goes Tom Van Zone. No, quite not. We're waiting. Let's see.
On.
I know, I'm waiting. He told me to hold on.
Oh no, you can't. All right, so we know it's a boy.
Oh yes, yeah. So there you go. Well, there's like literally no.
But then again, we've had no other females except for me. We've had female listeners, but we haven't had anybody on the actual show.
No, never. No.
Except for me. Oh, here's the apology. I'm
Seth
telling
Rollins.
you, everybody, I'm going to be doing this at Mike from now on, giving him 30 minutes to apologize, or else. Let's see what the or else is.
See, another fucking aspect of wrestling ruining my life right there.
And I want a grand entrance, too. Like, I want, when I come in.
If they're going to do this stupid shit with, Murphy and Aaliyah and Seth Rollins gonna get in the middle of it, like, I hope they go all out. I hope they do like the Triple H thing, where Triple H, is teaching her how to do a hammer lock and has her bent over like Trish Stratus and Triple H.
What?
That's what I hope.
That's what you. So you hope they just could do go old school here.
Make it extra stupid.
Make it extra stupid. Well, I think they already accomplished that one.
Oh yeah,
it doesn't take.
Well on their way.
It doesn't take much to make things extra stupid in WWE. Oh dear. Here's the thing with Seth Rollins. His acting is great.
No, it is not.
It is.
It is most assuredly not.
You're choking on yourself.
I'm choking to death.
No,
right now.
it's not. Okay. You're bored out of your mind when you watch this stuff, right? And I got to agree with you. For the most part, I get bored out of my mind too, but still. Let's see if this apology actually takes place.
Okay.
Or if he goes into the arms of his lover. Hey! Quiet over there.
Okay. We got a little something going on here.
Ooh, everyone to a dance.
We do. All right.
Who is this? Who is it, everybody?
Okay. We have a legend on. Yes.
No,
Hello.
Don't speak. Don't speak yet.
Not yet. Hold on, Mr. B. Oh, what did I just do? I ruined it. Oh my God. What is the matter with me? I am stupid.
Well,
okay.
everybody, Mr. V's on.
Everybody, please say hello. This man is. Okay. How you're not turning. Mr. V, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Let me mute up.
All right, there we go. Okay, we have the man, the myth.
There we go.
The legend, the uber talented Mr. V is in the chat room tonight, or actually on the show tonight. So let me just switch the screen over here.
Yep.
Let's see if
and
Mike
Chris
can do
LG
this.
properly called it. We got Mr. V. He's only on audio. We only have him on audio.
I can get on camera here in a moment. I figured out the technology aspect. Let me put
excellent.
it on.
Nice.
Let me put my ugly face on here. Hold on.
Oh,
let me-
stop
No,
it.
how dare you?
Stop it.
How dare
Yeah.
you? Good
Got
looking
the
man.
hat on here.
Mr.
There we
V,
go.
we're going to wish you a happy early birthday
Yes.
Hey, thank you. Appreciate it.
because you're the man. And
Thank
this
you.
is my old broadcast partner
Hey.
Yeah.
on the Teacher's Lounge.
How
Man,
are
we did that a
you?
million years
Hi.
ago.
V, it's good to see you.
Likewise, it's been a while. It's been
I
a
was
while.
gonna say it's definitely
I'm
been a while.
reuniting with everybody from my Wrestleview front. A few weeks ago, I got to do a show with Dave and Derek, and it's a good time. Good time. Glad to be on here.
Yeah, we're happy to have you on here, man. I miss doing our teachers lounge, and I miss doing Paul Bearer impressions with you. Oh yes,
oh yes.
Okay, I have a question. Oh, Murphy finally turned on Rollins. He had enough. He grabbed him by the beard. Now they are brawling. Murphy took him down.
All for love.
Murphy has gotten more offense and on Seth Rollins than Dominic has in like 15 matches they had together.
Love conquers all.
That's it. That's it. So
I bring good news here.
Oh,
he
yes.
brings glad tidings.
Yes, of course.
Oh, I thought you actually had good news. The segment.
Oh no, the good news was the heel turn or the face turn, I guess.
Oh yes.
There you go.
This has been like my 72nd week in a row of not watching Raw, so just wanted to join you guys and.
Thank you, Mr. V. Okay, so I want to wish Mr. V a happy early birthday. He is October 12th. Liliana is October 11th.
Yeah.
He's
Happy
turning
first
40.
birthday to Baby Lily here in advance as well.
What's that?
Happy birthday to Baby Lily and for her
Oh.
first birthday in advance.
Why, thank you. Thank you
watching-
very
No
much.
problem.
She's watching a gopher right now.
She's watching the Gopher on Blue's Clues right now. Uh-oh. Murphy's got the kendo stick, and he's hitting Seth Rollins. So, Murphy, is this face turn going to work, Mr. V? Or are they just going to have him job to Seth Rollins multiple times?
Based on some prior experiences of watching the product, I think he may get a cheap win early on in this, but then after that, Seth Rollins is going to just beat him, and then he's just pretty much going to be on. Is
Right.
WWE Superstar still a thing?
No, it is not. They have main events.
I'm kidding. Yeah, I don't think it's going to last too long. Just seems like you got your main event guy in Seth Rollins, your mid-card guy in Murphy, and
Yeah.
he may get one cheap win or two cheap wins, and then that's it. That's the last you'll hear of him.
I would have signed up for a cheap win for Dominic all day long. Dominic has never beaten Seth Rollins
No,
ever.
he hasn't.
Even when they were in a cage match and every single odd was stacked against Seth Rollins, Seth Rollins, the heel, still overcame it.
I don't
Kidding
know.
me?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just remember a time when Seth Rollins was actually good
Me too.
in
What was
character
that?
and in talent, but it's just disappointing to see. And I watch the pay-per-views, I watch the special events, and watching him is just nothing.
Yeah. You know, that's probably the best way that I've heard it put. It's a total nothing.
Yeah.
It's like it happens. Sometimes it's a good match. Sometimes it's whatever. And then you move on and it's like
Yeah.
you don't even think about it again. He is a total nothing. Mr. V freaking nailed that right on the head.
Well, that's why Mr. V is a legend on Wrestleview.
Now
I'm so humbled by that. I really am.
You really
it is
are
true.
though.
It
It's
is
not
true.
even just like
you know
an exaggeration.
You know his part of his from the desk of Mr. V was actually endorsed by Jim Ross.
Yeah.
He's a big barbecue fan.
That's awesome.
We love Jim Ross's beef jerky.
I
Oh
never
my
forget
God.
the
championship flavor. That's
What
the best.
WrestleMania was it where I had the sauce for the first time?
29.
29. I remember we were tailgating and grilling some chicken, and then we had the barbecue. It's phenomenal.
I like their Chipotle ketchup personally. His
Oh, that's
Chipotle
right. You were
ketchup-
big on the
Oh.
Chipotle ketchup. That's
I
right.
have to try
really
that.
good.
I love Chipotle sauce.
And now
Oh,
I'm
the lover.
planting and gardening my own ghost peppers. So
I've
we'll
been
see how that
following.
turns out.
I've been following. I want to.
Brave
okay.
man.
So once they are completely mature, you have to take a video of yourself eating them, and I want to see that your nose running, the tears coming out of your eyes. You know,
Probably
you
be a trip to the ER.
Okay, so I was watching TikTok, and there was some guy on there with that, you know, that one chip, that chip that comes in the package. It's just
the Pocky.
that's it. That's the one. And the kid was like, he goes, F this shit. I'm going to eat this. It's going to be nothing. And the kid just scarfs this thing down. He's like, yeah, nothing. And then they show him like 10 minutes later. Absolutely, he's crying and drooling. He can't even. His mouth is so numb with pain. Incredible.
I'll say this: Pocky has ghost pepper chips. I don't know if you've seen them at a convenience store.
I have not.
But I mean, but Eastern PA has Wawa. Us in Western PA, we have Sheets, and they have these ghost pepper chips. And I was coaching a soccer game, and it was a really rough game. So I ended up going to Sheets, just punishing myself with ghost pepper chips. And the first two were good. That third one, whew, I saw my lips turn like red, like I had lipstick on, and
man,
I'm whimpering, and you know, my wife and my kids laughing. You know, it's just.
So how like what makes you want to like get into this and like eat more of this?
I just want to see my tolerance level.
Okay. Wow.
I give you all the credit because I
before
can't even
I
have
turn 40 here next
peppers
week.
without like crying.
Mr. V should be like the LA Beast.
Oh, LA Beast is awesome.
LA Beast is the best. He lives a couple towns away from us in Ridgewood.
I love how you cry whenever you listen to him watch him.
Oh my! When LA Beast does something and
like 3 o'clock in the morning,
ultimately winds up vomiting. Like
yeah.
that's always my favorite.
I hear it at like 3 o'clock in the morning, you laughing hysterically.
I've actually woken Victoria up because like I'll laugh and I'll start to like shake the bed because I'm trying not to like laugh out loud, which will also wake her up. So then I start like my convulsing, and that still wakes her up.
I would say my favorite episode of LA Beast is the Ultimate Warrior Challenge. I don't know if you remember that.
I do, of course.
And he's
like
a big
wrestling
trying to
fan.
unleash the inner spirit of the Ultimate Warrior while chugging down Crystal Pepsi, and just like within 2 seconds, it's all in the bucket.
Well, actually, it was the Crystal Pepsi one that he, and that it was like one of his early videos that really turned me on to him.
Yeah.
And he goes, like this is like my childhood right here. This is it right here in a glass. This is my childhood.
Yeah.
And then he opens up and he goes, it smells like an old man's balls. and then he drank it and he goes, hey, it's not bad. And he chugs the whole entire thing. And then it shows him 5 minutes later and he just pukes it all up on his parents' dining room table.
Oh yeah.
Just unbelievable.
His Draw My Life YouTube video is very inspirational. No.
I know. He's got some like, he's got a good message. That's what I like about LABs. It's not just like stupidity for the sake of stupidity. There's a message to it. You know, persistence overcomes resistance. You know, get in the zone, get your bearings straight.
Yeah, the bearings straight.
And I'm not talking about the little strait between Alaska and Russia there. You know, it's like we got to get it going here.
Right.
So, Mr. V, update us a little bit about yourself. What are you doing? How's things going?
Things are going well. We at our school, we have 5 days a week, so I'm there every day, teaching multiple subjects. I kind of call myself a utility player now.
That's it.
I teach every grade in gym, phys ed. Doing that during COVID is a big challenge, but we find ways. And, And we have to. That's the way we got to adapt. And
that's the one thing that I learned. It's like you have to be flexible. Whatever you can make your plans. You can make as many plans as you want. You have to be ready to throw them out at the drop of a hat and just come up with something else on the fly. That the one thing that this whole entire pandemic has taught me is how to be resourceful as a teacher.
Yeah. And that was the whole entire thing, because we were thrown into Google Classroom within days, like 2 days or 3 days. And for some people it picked up on it. I picked up on it within a couple weeks. But I mean, you throw that in, and then you have, I teach Spanish, art, computer, health classes on top of that. It's a good experience. And then I have my 2 girls now. You remember Addie? She's now in 8th grade.
Oh my gosh.
14. She's kicking butt on the soccer field now.
It's incredible. It's incredible.
There was one moment she ran into opposing player. She may have just like dropped on her knees real lightly, and the person she ran into pounced about 3 feet over. I was so proud of her, but in that one. But she's really coming a long way. Straight A student, honors. She's a cantor. Whenever church comes back, she sings.
Nice.
She
That's
does
awesome.
a really good job. Yeah.
That's really great.
You can be the organist for her one of these days, maybe. If
I'd
you
love
ever come
to.
Pittsburgh.
I'm down.
And then my 6-year-old Ari, she's a firecracker, that's for sure.
I remember when she was born. We were going to do a show, and she was born like right then.
Creamy. Yeah, she was a month before her due date, and
she's always been in a rush. That kid.
Oh, she's always in a hurry. She's always in a hurry, but
I love the updates on her.
I'm trying to get back into the writing thing again, as you know, and
I know.
Like every time I'm invested, something comes up. But the project that I'm thinking about working on is I looked at every wrestling special event, pay-per-view, WCW, WWE, ECW, and calculated where it took place. Like I found that maybe I think 20 to 30 events took place in Chicago. I'm going to write a review on each, try to see which is the best in that particular city, and hopefully that turns out something special for Wrestleview.
I think it's gonna be great. When you're ready to do that, it's gonna be awesome. And
I hope so.
And I can't wait. I know it's gonna be awesome.
Unlike
this tag match, it's not gonna be awesome.
Oh, I watched. I don't know what WCW event I watched. It was an early one in Chicago, and the one I stood out was, man, the Road Warriors were so powerful against. I think it was Anderson and Blanchard. I'm not sure, but it was just so much fun to watch Hawk and Animal.
Oh man, I actually I binged a lot of Road Warrior stuff.
Yeah.
After it came out that Animal died a week and a half ago. They were so great. And it's like if you only know them from WWF as the Legion of Doom,
you're missing out on so much.
You really are. You really are. Now, when Hawk went off and did his singles thing, and he was like main eventing against Ric Flair, it wasn't the same. They needed each other.
Hawk needed Animal, and Animal needed Hawk. They were the consummate tag team.
Yeah, they were, and I love the dynamic even with like Paul Ellering, where Paul was literally, he was their manager on TV, but he was like literally their manager in life. You know, it's like he made sure that they made it to the planes. He made sure that they had tickets. He made sure that they made their bookings. He made sure that they got bookings. He made sure that for the most part, at least he tried.
He just made that even more special, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And I know Ellering did a good job with the Authors of Pain when they were in NXT, and then he was gone, and so was that momentum. That
was a travesty. I also just wasting AOP like they did. I mean, like taking away Paul Ellering immediately handicapped them.
Oh yeah.
But they still could have done something with them more substantial than they did. This was not the way to go about it. That's for sure.
Absolutely, and I mean, I thought I heard a rumor that they didn't want Ellering to travel because of his age. Well, they bring Ric Flair in it seems like every 2 weeks at 71 years old, almost
in the middle of
near death
COVID.
of a heart attack. Yeah.
He has a pacemaker. He's had 2 major heart scares. It's like, come on. It's like I don't understand. I'll never understand that.
I mean, and I wish I can just follow the current product, but
it's
like
tough.
when I want to invest my time wisely. And
you
currently,
maximize your time when you have a family, for sure.
Yeah, and now I have a kid in kindergarten and a kid in 8th grade about to go to high school. She doesn't know what high school she wants to go to, but it's all right. She's whatever high school she goes to, it's a big asset to whatever school. And
absolutely great kid.
And I can't tell you how. I mean, I know I'm being softy here, but I can't tell you how proud I am of her, because she's been. I always tell my kids, be better than where I'm at. And her writing's much better than mine. I got to look at some of that, and
that's incredible.
And And
we should all have get a kid like that, and like I can't wait to see what happens to Liliana.
Yeah, absolutely.
As
she's
she goes on.
She's absolutely adorable, man. In those pictures, I mean, absolutely adorable, full of spirit, energetic, man. It's
she's just she's
keep
a
you on your
miracle.
toes.
she's letting herself be known right now, but she's the miracle baby. We were told that she wouldn't be able to stand on her own without support. We were told that she wouldn't be able to walk, and here she's standing on her own. No support. We're gonna put support on her just to give her a little extra boost. With the legs, because they're are hyper flexible.
Seems she's got an arm already.
Yeah, that's it. She's walking in her pack and play and all that stuff, and she's rocking and rolling. Meanwhile, and here's Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax. I like this. I like what they're doing with them. They had Natalya and Lana crying earlier tonight, and now Liv Morgan is crying because Shayna Baszler is absolutely destroying Ruby Riot's arm.
Oh,
now,
wow.
The only thing that's kind of missing here is like, okay, how many times does she have to break her damn arm before she submits? It's like, come on, it's over. Like, if you want to really make them look like a killer, she should have done the arm stomp once and then tapped her out. That's the end of it.
Make it quick. Keep it simple.
Right.
And it just doesn't seem like the WWE wants to do that.
Now it's a 3-hour Raw. You got to drag everything out, and that's why it's so hard for people to get over. They are killing Ruby Riott, though. They are absolutely killing her.
Yeah.
This is the match that we needed at Clash of Champions. This is what was, and they go to commercial. Are you kidding me? This match should be over in 3 seconds.
I mean, you look at these matches, make them 2.5, 3 minutes, build up more stars, have more squash matches on Raw. Make them look like people that I want to watch.
Right.
And, I mean, like I said, as a wrestling fan that's, pushing 40 here, I have to invest my time wisely. If I'm watching a 3-hour show and nothing special comes up, then I could have done something more with my 3 hours, with all due respect. Absolutely. And I mean, I catch SmackDown because I'm a streamer. I don't have a USA Network, but I have Fox on an antenna, and I'm really digging what I'm seeing on SmackDown.
Oh yeah.
Raw, like I'll watch the 90-minute Hulu abbreviated edition of Raw, and maybe I'll shut it off after 15 minutes. Like, yep, I know where this is going. But in terms of a full Monday Night Raw, it's been probably over a year or two. I mean, I know I'll throw Adam Martin's name in there, but he quit at the right time, man.
Yeah, he really did. He really did. He got out, and it is painful to watch sometimes. It really is. It's like tonight's show. It's not bad. They've actually had a couple of good little payoffs here. I'm not a big fan of Keith Lee and Braun Strowman because it's just gonna be Keith Lee not being able to do what Keith Lee does best. Braun Strowman is not the right guy to go against if you're going to try to showcase Keith Lee as like, watch this special performer. He'll do some power stuff with Braun Strowman, but it's just going to be like, okay, here's this fat guy that can lift the big guy. But really we should be seeing like, here's this big dude that, that has something special. He's doing cross bodies. He's doing the somersault planches. He's doing like, he should be going up against Retribution and facing Dijakovic on that. It's like, not Braun Strowman. Showcase what he can do before. In a way. So many people don't know Keith Lee yet.
And you watch him on NXT, and he's totally a different character than what you see on Raw. I kind of like that he beat Randy Orton clean in a pay-per-view, I think a couple months ago.
Yeah, that was in September. Yep.
Okay, thank you.
No, in August. I'm sorry, it was a Payback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why can't they let him? I mean, I usually think, okay, let him squash a few guys with his strength. Randy Orton comes in, maybe gets one on Keith Lee, have Keith Lee win on a special event, which he did, and then just continue building him up. It just seems like what you said and what CJ called it, incomplete. That was a great nickname for him.
It really
that's
is.
Where we're at.
It really is. Because, but that's what they do. Like, I'll never forget. Like, when I think about it, it's like, oh, I almost have to go, ha, 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 when Paul Levesque said, "We're not bringing anybody up from NXT without 6 months of booking written ahead of time." It's like,
they got to.
When did that happen? That has never happened. These people just get called up.
Vince McMahon the script, and he'll be like 3 hours before show. Do it again.
Right. Exactly. They don't have 6 minutes of booking written for these people, let alone 6 months.
They
don't have 6 days.
I'm not saying pack it in, Vince, but
I am. I'll say it.
You got to get. You have to figure out. There's got to be so many ideas, and you think, and maybe I'm being ridiculous when I say this. Seems like they invest a lot of their money on part-time employees, right? Like the Brock Lesnar's and the maybe John Cena's or something like that.
Right.
You wouldn't have to depend on these part-time employees if you actually built characters from the NXT brand. You save a little money there. You don't have to give Brock Lesnar like $2 million for a match that lasts 5 minutes.
Right.
Goldberg. I mean, we want as I am. I like to see the new blood. I like to see the 20s, the 30-year-olds do a great job for the WWE, but you can't see it. And whenever they get that opportunity, it seems like they either have like that spark of energy and then they fall into oblivion or purgatory. Mid-card purgatory is what I like to say. Or they have that match and then they lose to, say, a part-time or a main eventer, and then they're lost in a shuffle. They appear on, your tertiary shows, not your secondary shows or anything like that. So
exactly. Like I'd rather see them just once. Take a chance. Just do one WrestleMania with what you got. Don't bring in any outside parties. Just take a chance. And if you take a bath financially that year, then you take a bath. At least you know where you're at.
Yeah.
But don't
you
be trying to.
You have to find that moment where, if it clicks, then you're going to be a superstar. You're going to make millions. Right. If you fail, well, figure out what went wrong. Put someone else in that place and see what happens.
But because of like what they are, a publicly traded company, they can't just take a bath. Like they have to show the investor something, and like they keep tricking them. Oh, look at the numbers that we did. But like, who was on the card? It was like The Rock, or it was Goldberg, or whatever. Somebody else sold that pay-per-view, and it wasn't their current talent. And they use that to pad their numbers. Like there's no incentive for them to try to do better, which is kind of annoying. Okay, Ruby Riott should not be making this comeback, by the way. She had her arm broken multiple times, and now she's not selling that at all. Shayna just got a good knee to the face. She's got the Kirifuda clutch. Is fucking Ruby Riott ever going to tap out? Good Lord. There we go. Finally.
Are they trying to copy a scene of Monty Python and the Holy Grail where the knight gets sliced an arm off? Hey, it's just a flesh wound.
It's just a flesh wound. Oh my God! Look at Ruby Riott selling the Kirifuda clutch. Oh my God! This that was shit. That was shit. It could have been so much better. Like if they had just this match should have went 2 minutes. Not
and then what
10.
Did it turn out, like 10 minutes, 15 minutes?
Right.
My entire segment on this show is a Ruby Riott match.
That's it.
Wow.
You got to be kidding me.
I got the Picard palm face going on right now.
That's it.
But man, oh man, it was fun. It was fun.
What are they doing?
I just don't know. I mean, it just seems, again, like you got a 3-hour show. You could build things. What was that? I don't know. Was it Survivor Series that NXT had a kind of an upper hand on a pay-per-view?
Yes. Yeah. This
and then they didn't do anything after that.
No, they did not. They absolutely did not. Oh, here's my favorite, the Street Profits. I love Montez Ford, man.
Okay.
This guy makes me so happy.
I did hear a lot about the Street Profits. I do like their athleticism.
The athleticism is off the charts.
Yeah.
The charisma is off the charts. Come back.
Yeah, I'm setting up for her for the bed.
Sorry.
That's okay. I know. I experienced it.
And the look, they got a good look too. You know, it's like Montez Ford is gonna be, he's gonna be a major star. I really think. I mean, there's a lot of room for them to botch him up, and God knows they've been trying. But
he could be the next superstar. He could be the next Helix Skipper from.
That's
TNA.
it. That's right. Eric Estrada making out with Vicky Guerrero on SmackDown, and then he disappears forever. Now, that's a name you'll never hear brought up on any other wrestling podcast for the rest of this year.
Oh, wow. That's a blast from the past, like 2009, 2010.
That's it.
Oh, man.
No, I'm sorry. It was Eric Escobar, not Estrada.
Yeah, it was it was Escobar. That's right. Oh,
Why was that a thing?
I don't know.
And God, that dried up so fast.
Was she like was this like a feud with her and Dolph Ziggler, and then she brought in Escobar or something? And
yes.
Wow, I can't believe I remembered that.
You remember? That's amazing. I'm seriously impressed.
Thank you. A lot, and a lot of memories here. A lot of memories on Wrestleview, man. I miss you guys. I really do.
Yeah, we miss you too, Mr. V. It was, and it's been great talking to you, man. We wish you a very, very happy birthday, sir.
Hey, I appreciate it, and congratulations on 100. I didn't think I'd make it on the 100th show, so
asking you shall receive.
On the bucket list, you know.
Glad to have you on this show, man. We're glad to have you tonight.
Hey, my pleasure. I have to add, I hear that you're a fan of Blue's Clues, huh? Or Liliana is a fan of Blue's Clues.
She's a huge fan of Blue's Clues. Huge.
I'm going to send you a message on Facebook about like a little surprising little fact that I kind of have I don't have a backstory to. I have a pretty good backstory to it, but you're not going to believe it. But it's absolutely 100% true.
Okay.
I'm going to send it to you after I hang up. All right.
Mr. V has a little story about Blue's Clues.
About Blue's Clues, our favorite.
I do like. I think that they've made a great improvement with this new guy, Josh. I really do. He's been great.
Anything was better than Joe, man.
Joe was terrible.
Steve,
everybody agrees.
Steve, I actually have Steve's like when he did his alternative rock album. I have the CD, and it's really good. It was really good.
I actually did hear that that he's actually a pretty decent musician. I actually did hear about that.
Yeah, he's really good. And I remember maybe when Addie was in the kindergarten preschool level, she like there was a show she watched called Jack's Big Music Show. I don't know if you remember that. It was on Noggin.
I do remember that show.
Victoria,
yeah. I do remember that show.
The theme of the Groundhog Day, Steve Burns sings one of the songs.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Mm-hmm. With a
funny.
guitarist or someone from the Flaming Lips. So
oh my god,
that was a pretty cool tidbit.
That's funny.
You have to YouTube it. You know, if you
definitely will.
I definitely will.
But yeah, I have to share you this, this thing. I'm not going to say it publicly, but you'll be shocked. I'll tell you.
All right. All right, Mr. V. Happy birthday to you. Happy 40.
Thanks.
And
I
100
appreciate
more
it.
for you.
And happy one for Lily. Happy one for Lily.
Thank you, buddy. We'll
Hey,
talk
God
to you
bless you guys.
soon. Great
Take care,
to see
guys.
you, man. Really great to see you.
Likewise. Take care. Goodbye.
Take care, bud.
Good night.
The legend, Mr. V, has just joined us.
That was such a nice surprise. I really did not know he was coming on.
And we got one more lined up for you tonight. That tag match, you missed it, was a disaster. An absolute stink fest. It could have been good. Yeah, I know, exactly, Liliana. It absolutely could have been good, but they didn't. Like they should have just tapped her out. I don't understand what the heck it is that goes through their minds. I don't. Here comes the soon-to-be birthday girl. Oh, hun. There, she's just in time.
Welcome back.
Ms. and Mrs. returns November 12th. That's a big story.
That is a big story. She's out of her mind right now.
She's going crazy.
She's just going crazy. She's the crazy lady. Crazy.
More Hurt Business? Are you gotta be kidding me?
Wait, what could they possibly be doing now? Like, what is happening?
I don't know.
I feel like that's
I know that
theme.
I know there
What is happening?
I know there was a segment that I sort of just wasn't.
Oh, you were
looking
talking
at.
to V, and it just kind of.
and now we have to live with this.
Now we have to live with this debacle. What is happening?
I know what it is.
What?
MVP's getting his win back over Mustafa Ali.
Okay.
He's gonna face
well,
Mustafa Ali.
actually,
I told
yes,
you. I told you it was gonna happen.
I do remember that now.
They killed Apollo Crews, and now we have, now we have to watch friggin'
Fabulous.
Mustafa Ali and
Fabulous.
MVP. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. I listen.
Jason Campbell says, "I love Maurice, but I hate Miz." You're not gonna win a lot of favors around here with that, but I'm with you.
The haters hurt me.
I love Maurice. I think she's. Oh, she doesn't love me. I'll tell you that.
Maurice is not like Mike. She blocked him on Instagram.
I have been
and
blocked.
Twitter, I think. Twitter too, or just Instagram?
Just Instagram.
Just Instagram. Okay. Yeah, Mike is blocked by Maurice on Instagram.
You know, but it's totally unfair for why I was blocked. I do have to say that. Look, I asked a simple question. Simple. This was when she was like not working for WWE. She was just doing nothing, and Miz was the one who was doing all the work. She was literally posting pictures by her pool every single day. It was this innocent question, simple. I just go, "Do you do anything with your day?" And within a half hour, I was blocked.
That was it.
Like, give me a break.
That was it. You were blocked.
You're insecure. You're insecure.
I can't.
Pathetic.
Hysterical.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh my gosh. So you think that this is obviously MVP is going to get a win off of Ali? That's your thought process. I think it's my thought process too. But how does he win? Or do they not protect wins for?
They don't care.
Protect
They
wins
don't
for
care.
Cruz.
He'll literally just probably hit him with his finisher and pin him. I think the Hurt. I mean, I know the Hurt Business will interfere or something like that, or maybe even Apollo Crews will come out and attack. But
I really think Mustafa Ali is such a great talent. I really do. I honestly do. Oh, we have another.
We have another. Our next
We
guest
have
is
another
calling in.
Guest.
Okay, let me get this set up so I can do this right for the first time
please
tonight.
Don't reveal.
I'm not gonna reveal who it is until.
Yeah, right.
Until this is. Oh my God,
Oh my
Liliana
gosh.
literally almost kicked over the table right there. Holy crap. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct pleasure to introduce to you our main event guest tonight.
Oh,
Don't you dare.
don't you
spoil
dare.
this,
No,
you.
don't you dare
Hey,
spoil it.
you be
Get
quiet.
over here.
Okay. We're going to get her calmed down in 2 seconds here. Ladies and gentlemen, she's crying because he's not here in person. Liliana's uncle, our best friend, our brother, the main promoter of this show, the main reason why this show does the numbers that it does. Ladies and gentlemen, the man, the myth, Uncle Billy, the Thunderdome legend, Billy Hefner.
Hi, Uncle Billy.
Billy, what's going on, man?
How's it going?
Uh-oh, I think I lost him for a second there.
What?
Uh-oh, I don't know what happened.
You screwed up again?
I didn't do anything.
You screwed up.
He'll be back.
You screwed up.
I think he said to turn his camera back on.
Mike screwed up.
Billy was on for like 2 seconds. Billy, can you hear us?
I can hear you. I can't
There
see
he
you.
is. Okay, he's back. He's back. Okay, we're all good. We're all good.
All right,
Billy
I think I
Hefner,
turned it off
everybody.
yeah, I think I turned it off by accident, but we're good.
No problem.
We're good.
If this was the Thunderdome, you would have been kicked out.
I'm used to it.
The damn Thunderdome. Okay. Oh, Billy, this could have been you. You could have been being captured by
Yeah, really.
Retribution right now.
It's a scary situation. I've had it many times.
They're here. They're off COVID watch.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe
I don't
it's
think
a
they're
new
actually
group of
there.
Retribution members. Maybe they're not off COVID watch. Maybe it's just a new group.
No, there was Slapjack and Flapjack and T-Bar and Crowbar and there's a Doorknob and Panhandle and Ass Nugget. Oh, Mustafa Ali walks right up to Dio Madden, who looks at
God.
him.
Ugh.
He looks like Billy. What is that mask? Is that Predator?
There is a Predator figure behind me, yes.
Yeah, I see. I think I see.
Right.
It's not a mask. It's a full size like figure.
Oh,
There you
Ali's
go.
part of them. Look.
Oh, yeah,
He's-
baby.
Oh, I like this.
Okay.
I like this.
Billy.
I thought you-
Hey,
I got
Billy,
it.
you brought good luck.
Billy comes on. A big
I
reveal
like that a
happens
lot.
here.
I like that a lot. Ali's part of it. That's awesome. That gives
Wow.
a little bit of an edge.
Somewhere Apollo Crews is like, what the fuck?
Well,
I've
that's
been
what I'm
having to
saying.
face the Hurt Business forever, and they
Right.
give me nothing.
But that's the thing. Now he's like, what's the whole deal going to be with Ricochet and Cruz? That's the big question.
Ricochet will lose every match, and that'll be that.
Billy and I go way back. How long has it been now, Bill?
2013, I think.
2013.
Wow.
So last 7
When-
years.
Yeah, WrestleMania 29. So that would be about right. I think.
Yep. We
Yeah.
we rarely ever miss an episode of Raw where we're not texting. And this is nice.
kinda
Is it?
It's
What's that, Bill?
great. I wouldn't be watching it if we didn't do that.
So I almost feel like I got Billy trapped here.
No, you just make
He
it
could have been part of
easier
the
to watch.
Thunderdome tonight. Like, what the heck?
Here's Slapjack. He's getting
No.
Liliana's gonna. No, she's going for the. She went for your AirPods that you left. Good lord, Liliana is just a little nightmare right now. She's so evil. She is evil. So Mustafa Ali is. So what's gonna be his retribution name, Bill?
Random black guy? I don't know.
It's gonna be like Claw Hammer or something like that.
Maybe. I literally have learned from doing the Thunderdome that main event is their worst show. They could They literally put out people that are going to be in championship matches and have them lose. I don't understand it. It's insane.
Oh, look.
Are they taking their masks off?
They're all part of
I
Ali.
think they'll
I
wait
think-
on that.
I think Slapjack was sucking his thumb. Was that what he was doing? Oh my God, Mustafa Ali! Look how they dwarf him. This is such a stupid visual. You can't.
Oh, God. That's
Bill.
terrible.
Here's a nice visual. Ms. and Mrs. is back in November
Another
12th.
commercial, Ms. and Mrs. I tell you, we're only bringing in big segments tonight. I can't believe, Billy. I thought this show was going to be like a total
Nothing burger.
nothing, because I was like, okay, well they're going to they're just going to bide time until the draft, but we're actually seeing segments pay off right now. We saw the Murphy turn tonight. What's that?
I don't think they have the luxury with to wait with the 2 NFL games and all of that other stuff that's going on today. They would have probably
The 2 NFL games, and Billy, don't forget the Yankee game there.
Oh, God.
Billy's favorite team.
I already got destroyed with the 49ers losing to the Eagles yesterday. I don't need to talk about the Yankees.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
I know,
Yeah,
I
no,
know.
your team's definitely got.
They got destroyed. They got destroyed. I have Garoppolo on my bench, and I really wanted to play him the week he was out, of course, because Tom Brady isn't really doing it for me right now. But
Yeah. Well, he had 5 touchdowns yesterday, but
yeah, I know. I was the recipient of that. I was happy with that. But I was just saying at the time I didn't get what I wanted. So the Yanks, it's a final. I'm sorry. Clicked the wrong one.
Oh dear.
4-3 right now. 4-3.
Still 4-3.
Chad Green in there.
you got a little too excited there.
I clicked on the wrong thing. I was like, oh my God. I was looking at the score from the Indians. 10-9. I was like, oh God, okay, great. Hey, CJ Bowman is back in the chat room tonight.
What?
I thought he was done. CJ is here.
Came
everybody.
back. Nice.
So, Mustafa Ali is a comic book villain. I had to come back after seeing that. Yeah, like Mustafa Ali reminds me of Samuel L. Jackson in Unbreakable. It's like he doesn't belong with those guys, and he's gonna be the one leading them now. It's
They
gonna be
could They could save this whole thing if they made them the hackers, but I don't think they're that smart.
No, yeah, the hackers. It's just done. It's just done.
Fight it back, it would work, but I don't think they're not gonna do that because they're stupid.
Well,
because they're stupid.
Well, it's like, well, how many times do they tease something and it never pays off? That's the frustrating thing about watching WWE, is that
well, go ahead.
They never pay anything off. Jamel, thank you for joining us, sir. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you stopping by and hanging out. Check out Jamel's reviews, by the way.
Yo, they're awesome.
Victoria watched watching some of his reviews.
I do.
I
love, he was talking about some of the shows that are coming back on Netflix, and he did the Sister show, which I loved growing up. He does really, really good stuff on there. Yeah. So if you can check it out, do it, please.
Yeah. Now they're promoting their bullshit Raw talk show after Raw.
Please, nothing's got on our show.
You got nothing on post Raw. Nothing.
Does anyone watch that? I've never met one person.
I've never seen a single episode.
We've never seen a single episode.
Never.
And we probably never will.
No.
We're busy during that time.
As soon as this is over, I turn it off in anger and I'm out.
I don't know who gets angrier, Mike or Billy. I don't know. It's kind of a toss-up sometimes.
Because I get random texts where he's just yelling, and I'm like, oh.
Billy's the one who will actually walk me off the ledge.
True, but I have had conversations.
Billy he always try like if I'm like Billy, this is fucking shit. I don't know if I can continue on like this.
No, Liliana.
Don't you creeper. So if I'm like Billy, I don't know if I can continue watching this. This is just straight shit. It's horrible. It's the worst. And Billy's like, come on, it's not that bad. Like, we'll get through this together. We'll watch it together and it'll be fine.
There have been some times, like, if I didn't have Billy, I would just shut it off and never go back.
We've had 1.5-hour conversations where I had to keep you from quitting.
Yeah.
It's like, this is it, Bill. I'm retiring. This is my last recap. This is my last recap. Billy's like, it's okay, man. Without wrestling and Wrestleview, we wouldn't have been. We wouldn't be friends.
On the off, yeah.
He always reminds me of that, and I'm like, okay, good. Yes, there is some good that comes out of wrestling. There is.
I can't believe it's been 100 shows. I'm just like, I remember when you first started, and it's just crazy.
I know, and we're 100 shows in. You promote us like crazy. I was looking at the post that you made for the show. And then all of a sudden I looked down at the shares and there was like 89 shares or something like that. Billy put it all over, was blasting it in groups.
Billy, remember when one of the first few times where you started sharing in the groups, right? And they thought you were a robot? That's
they still do that to me constantly. I do it until they don't let me do it anymore, and then I have to stop.
I love it. If we ever get monetized, we have to have hire Billy as our promoter.
If we get monetized, it's gonna be solely from all the hard work that Billy's put into this.
We have to give Billy all the credit.
Like he's been with us from step one, but like that. See, like that's again, like that's why wrestling is so great, because. Oh God! Look at her go. Like, look at all like our friendship with Billy is number one. The best. We love Billy. He's our brother, but we like I don't know if I would have met Billy in my life. We just wouldn't have crossed paths because we don't live in the same like area. So it's like when would we have ever crossed paths to become friends? So it's like wrestling made that happen. We have so many cool people that we've met in from doing this show in the chat room that we love and appreciate so much. Quentin, Nafis, Goosey's in there. I never would have met a guy like Goosey if not for doing all this crazy stuff. Mr. V, Andrew Elder, like an unbelievable crush of people. Wrestling is cool. Billy has convinced me of that.
It's hard to do sometimes.
Especially when you watch that women's tag team match. My God. What was that?
I literally think that neither company knows what they're doing. Like, I watch AEW, and like I like what they do, but then they build people up and they lose one match, and then you don't hear from them for 3 months. It's like, what? Like,
I know.
I don't get it.
You know what I don't get about Corey Hall, of course. You know what I don't get about AEW? It's like their show is what it is. Like they only have 2 hours every week, and they try to maximize it and keep it fresh and rotate people in and out, which I think is a good idea. I think WWE should rotate people in and out, but they literally can't because they just have so much content to fill. But like, I don't understand AEW Dark at all.
I don't either. They don't mention it. They just show random results. Like, oh, this happened, and you're like, okay.
Right. This happened on this YouTube show.
I know one thing about AEW Dark.
What was that?
I know one thing about AEW Dark. Zach Clayton, JWoww's boyfriend, has been wrestling on it.
Oh my God! Are you gotta be kidding me?
Yeah, JWoww, her boyfriend is a wrestler.
Are you kidding me?
And he's been he's on AEW Dark.
That's what you got from that, okay?
Although he still tries, I will say he still tries to get in the good graces of WWE.
Oh, shut the... No. No.
Why are you yelling at me?
JWoww's boyfriend is wrestling in AEW. There's no
AEW
hope.
Dark, not AEW.
There's no hope. Oh my God. You gotta be kidding me.
I'm not joking.
Okay. AEW Dark, 11 matches every week. The show's an hour and a half, and it's all squash matches. Who the fuck wants to watch that? But these people will choke it down just to say like, oh, we're taking it to WWE by watching this. It's not. You're not. You're just literally destroying an hour and a half of your time.
Yeah, no, it's bad. I don't know.
Oh my God.
They can't seem to make up their minds to what they want to do. Like.
Goosey's kind of like making fun of me for not knowing that he was on AEW Dark about 3 months ago. It's like, no.
Goosey's making fun of you.
Well, Goosey's pointing it out. he was on AEW Dark.
Yeah, he's been on a couple times actually. I think more than one.
I'm so glad I don't have a producer yelling in my ear right now.
Why are you getting mad?
Why am I getting mad? Because JWoww's boyfriend. What? Why? Jason Campbell wants beer money in WWE. Well, I think I just saw an interview with James Storm recently, Bill, where he was saying like he was supposed to debut.
I saw that like 2 days ago. Yeah.
Yeah, it just sounds so stupid and so like BS. He's like, "Oh yeah, I was supposed to debut right after WrestleMania, but the pandemic." It's like meanwhile they debuted literally everybody and their mother since. It's like James Storm's gonna be the one that's gonna move business. Come on now.
By the way, if you see anybody with solo cups in the Thunderdome, it's because they told them to get up and get them.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay, so Bill, walk us through I was in the Thunderdome twice. I was on the first Raw, and I was 3 panels down from the live execution guy. So when that happened, I went on a couple websites the next day. And there's me in my yellow Macho Man shirt, like having a great time, and then there's the KKK guy. I was like, "You got to be kidding me!"
So what do you want to know? I can tell you anything you want to know. What
they didn't direct me to do shit on those shows. What is going on there?
I will tell you that they directed me to do basically everything that I did.
Really?
Because during the matches, they don't really tell you to do anything. Like, they'll let you sit there and whatever. They will give you a countdown to when they're coming back from commercial so that everybody's, upbeat and ready to go. But when the entrances are happening, they're always telling you what to do. So, if you see somebody with a solo cup, it's probably because they told them that the Street Profits were coming out and to get up and get them.
Wow. That's so lame.
There was actually a guy when I was on a couple weeks ago that left the room, and I don't know how the producer knew this, but she told them not to get rid of him because he was getting up to get a solo cup.
Oh my God! Wow.
Yeah.
The micromanaging that goes on in this company, it's insane. They tell you how to be a fan.
I'm actually surprised they did that, because when they tape main event, like, they tell you, like, this person had an interesting week on Monday, so it's like, something's going to happen with that person. You might not know what it is, but that something. It's like last week they kept talking about how interesting Dolph Ziggler's week was, and you're like, well, then I guess maybe Bobby Roode or somebody's coming back, or like, you get it. Like, if you read between the lines, you know what's happening. Like,
Right.
So it's really weird. The other really weird thing is when they do bumpers for matches that haven't happened yet, so they can fill it in later with video packages.
Yeah.
They do that a lot.
I've never seen an episode of Main Event ever. I don't think. I mean, I used to see it when it was on what channel was it on? It was on
Wasn't it on like that?
WGN?
Was it on UPN?
WGN.
Oh, WGN. That was it.
Yeah, WGN.
That's it. We've got 10 minutes.
I mean,
we got little Liliana here saying hi to Uncle Billy. Say hi, Uncle Billy.
Hi.
So, Goosey's talking about all the things that are going to happen in the Thunderdome. That he's expecting to happen. I hope that doesn't happen. That one.
I've also noticed that if they put you in the front row, they're going to immediately kick you out.
Yes. Now,
Because
I got kicked. When I was in the Thunderdome for the second time, they had Raw Underground going on, which, by the way, no Raw Underground again tonight. So that's 2 weeks in a row, no Raw Underground. No mention of it. But what's going on is essentially, there's still a lot of people from the Performance Center, the trainees that surround the ring. They are all still, a lot of them are on quarantine, so it's just better safe than sorry. And they really don't want them mixing the rosters. That's why NXT is going to be at the Capitol Wrestling Center now, because they don't want them going to the Thunderdome and cross-contaminating. Well,
I highly doubt that the reports are true that they're going to start traveling at the end of October.
There's no way.
I mean, even if it was, I know Vince wants to get back to crowds and stuff, but it's like,
good luck.
Even if he tried, like, no one's going to go. And do you know how pissed he's going to be if he tries to sell tickets and he sells like 5 seats?
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
right. Or even like, I mean, some people will buy tickets, but if you're trying to book like a 5,000 seat arena and 500,
yeah, it's gonna look bad, and you don't want that.
Exactly, and it's like, you're gonna travel where? Like what states are like totally open? South Dakota. The only reason that's even remotely close to opening is because 15 people live there and 4 of them are carved on Mount Rushmore. Are you kidding me? There's like no one in that freaking state. Gotta be kidding.
No, I know.
I don't think those reports are true. I think that's kind of BS. Like,
I think they know they got to finish out the year at least. Because I could see you finishing out the year and maybe in February or March doing outdoor shows or whatever, but not now.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. I think they'll try to do. I mean, I know that there's talk of bringing WrestleMania in. I think they've completely given up on SoFi being the destination of WrestleMania 37. I think they're going to go try to get it in the Raymond James Stadium. But again, like, I don't think, even if you have a vaccine, not enough people are going to take it, and Florida's a disaster, number one. It's just the optics of the whole entire thing would just look so bad for the company. I don't think it's I don't think it's worth it.
No, it's really not.
But this is a company. When have they ever cared about the optics, Billy? It's like,
it's true, but people are using the Thunderdome. It sells out in 5 seconds every week. It's not like you're not getting people to use it. Like it works.
Right.
I don't really think they should move right now.
Do you think they're going to eventually start selling spots in the Thunderdome?
I don't know. I don't know how much you could get people to pay for it, because you're not guaranteed that you're going to stay the whole show. So, and you don't want to guarantee it because then too many people are going to sign up and certain people won't get on at all. So
right. That's true. And then you'll also have people sign up that want to do naughty things on the on the video wall. I'm really surprised that we haven't seen, someone's privates or something like that. I really am.
Well, I think it's like you said. I think most people go on more than once, and they know who they can trust, and they know who they can't.
Right.
And like I get on all the time so easily because they know who I am now. And
exactly.
They know I'm not going to do something stupid.
You know what, Bill? This Friday, text me as soon as the Thunderdome opens. You and I are going to be in the Thunderdome for SmackDown this Friday.
Okay, I'll go.
I want to do it. I'm going to make a return to the Thunderdome with Billy.
It's fun. It's just the one thing that I will say is if you're going there just to watch the show, don't do it because you're not going to be able to watch it. It'll go in one ear and out the other for you. Because they're telling you to do so much stuff that you can't even really watch it. Like
right.
That's my one thing that I would say to people who haven't done it yet.
That I agree with. I mean, like, how was I on when I was in the Thunderdome? Like, it was kind of boring to watch. Right?
Yeah, I feel like you go on there to potentially get on TV, but that's about it. Like there's really no other reason to get on there otherwise. It's just to get the experience of like being on television and really filling up spots. Liliana, no.
There you go. Good job. She listened to directions. Yeah, I mean, Ashley does bring up a good point that they're charging. They are starting to do online meet and greets. But those things sell out like almost immediately. You get 2 minutes with a superstar of your choosing, $125, and then I think they send you the video after.
I still don't know if I would do that. 2 minutes for $125. That's.
I mean, I would just wait at that point to get to meet somebody in person, like in 2 years.
It's like $62.50 per minute. Are you kidding?
Is someone like Big E off of Cameo now?
I haven't checked to see if Big E's still on Cameo, but yeah, he's gonna be gone from that pretty soon.
Yeah, because that's where. So are they trying to like take that away and replace it with Cameo?
Yes, that is their answer.
Is that the purpose of it?
Roderick Strong took himself off a Cameo. He made an announcement and he's like, "Well, you better get your stuff in while you can because Friday morning this thing's coming down." And lo and behold, he took it down.
I think Ric Flair was on it. He was like $500.
Ric Flair's $500. Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised if some people leave because they can't do their Twitch stuff. I mean, you could probably make equally the amount of money if you know what you're doing. Well,
here's the thing. I agree 100%. You definitely can make a lot of money from that, and the company should get its cut. Like they provide you with the fan base. You make your name off of them, even if you're using your real name. Like how many people are gonna know who Saraya Knight is? If she wasn't Paige on WWE, right?
Probably just us.
Us. The ultimate wrestling fan would know that, but not many other people would, and she wouldn't be exposed to that audience. Should WWE get their cut for that? Absolutely. What I don't agree with is that this money that they make is counting against their downside guarantee. That's not fair.
No, that's stupid.
Look,
for
WWE,
your guarantee, it's your guarantee.
I agree exactly. For WWE, it's literally just found money.
Yeah, no.
Is Montez Ford going to pin Randy Orton?
Oh God.
No. Oh man.
No.
That was a good false finish right there. Randy Orton let Montez Ford hit him with the frog splash. By the way, not a bad main event. It's quick, but it's good.
Nope.
Blind tag. Here we go.
I think I'm behind a little bit. I don't know.
Oh, so yeah, I know. It's hard to match up every TVs.
Yeah.
Whoa, Claymore right out of the ring. Nice. McIntyre looks good.
He looks very strong, as always.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Sizing up
I like how
By the way, oh, sorry. Go on, honey.
I like how the other, it always comes back to McIntyre and Randy Orton.
Yeah.
At the end. Like, it's a good kind of play into the match. Go ahead.
Orton's pinning McIntyre. McIntyre has not been pinned. If I'm not mistaken, he has not been pinned once this year.
Yeah, it's the one thing they've been doing right, honestly. Like,
so sorry, everybody. Liliana just knocked over all Victoria's stuff. She's a legend. Sorry. By the way, I guess everybody's jaw is healed?
I guess.
Doesn't Drew McIntyre have a broken jaw? I guess it healed in a week.
They both do.
Yeah.
Apparently, it didn't actually exist.
I guess not. I guess that storyline just over, and now it's healed, and that's the end of it.
They heard my jaw for jaw match, though, and they're going to go with it eventually.
Randy Orton pins Drew McIntyre. I'm going to look it up, because I don't think Drew McIntyre has been pinned once this year. Somebody in the chat room tell me if I'm wrong. Billy, you could even tell me if I'm wrong. You might know better than me.
Did they pin him before WrestleMania at all?
I don't think so, because...
I think there was one match where Brock Lesnar came out and distracted him and lost, but I could be wrong about that.
I'm looking up right now, just for this year. Everything is Drew McIntyre on the plus side. He has not. Okay. So he lost a match on Raw. Dolph Ziggler and Sasha Banks beat Asuka and Drew McIntyre. I doubt that Drew McIntyre took the pin from Ziggler. I don't remember that.
Probably not.
No, he has not been pinned or even lost this year, except for that tag match.
So that's big.
And now this tag match.
So this is big.
So that's actually big news.
That's big news.
Billy, you've brought nothing but big news segments tonight.
I'm proud.
So, I mean...
I just want to say something real quick before you and Billy continue. I just want to say to everybody, thank you again for allowing us to talk about wrestling with all of you. I would never imagine 100 episodes that we would have so many people who listened and watched the show even. It's made this whole experience of watching Raw so much better and so just a lot of fun. I'm going to be saying goodnight because I have to get Liliana to sleep. But I just want to say thank you again to everybody. This has been a lot of fun. We should do watch-alongs here and there.
Here and there, maybe like after a major
pay-per-view. Yeah. Like here and there. This was a lot of fun tonight. I hope all of you had a lot of fun. Mike had looked at the chat a lot more than I did. I don't really get to look when I'm doing the shows and stuff. But again, thank you everybody. This has been so much fun, and I can't wait to do another 100 episodes, hopefully.
I know. No, we're going to do it. We're going to make it happen. Billy's going to will it into existence.
Good night from me, not from Mike and Billy. So, bye, everybody.
Thank you, Victoria. She's so sweet.
I guess it's time to watch Modern Family.
Man, oh man. Dude. So in all seriousness, I thought that was a pretty good. I thought that was actually a very good Raw. I mean, the payoff with Mustafa Ali is a little goofy.
They can save it, like I said, but I don't think they're going to.
No, I don't think so either. But man, that was goddamn goofy. So we got Retribution going against Hurt Business. Who's supposed to be the heel in this? They're both heels.
I guess. I guess we're supposed to like the Hurt Business because they're WWE, but then again, so are the Retribution because they signed contracts somehow.
I don't get it, man. You're not gonna get me to get it either. I'm gonna be dense like that. So Ashley bringing up Drew McIntyre's last on TV loss in a singles match was on July 15th, 2019, beaten by Cedric Alexander.
What the hell?
Wow.
That's actually depressing.
It actually is really depressing to hear that. That's insane. Well, that's when they were trying to push Cedric. I think he got like a fluke win over Drew, and Drew murdered him after that, right? I think Drew was constantly hitting him with Claymore kicks.
Yeah, I think I do remember that.
Yeah, that was like right after Extreme Rules.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I was at Extreme Rules that was something. What were you gonna say, Bill? I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying I remember it.
Well, I thought overall pretty good. I mean, they paid off a lot of stuff. You know, we know a little more about Retribution. Murphy finally turned on Rollins, even though I don't really foresee them going all the way with Murphy. Just yeah, I mean, like I watch enough of this show to know don't get too invested in anybody because they're gonna botch it. They are absolutely gonna botch it. I'm
gonna be honest. The only thing that I'm into right now is the Alexa Bliss stuff. Like, I think that's really cool. I might be the only one, but like, into that.
It's different. They haven't done anything like it before.
I don't know if it's a possession angle or if it's like just she's being weird, or I don't know, but I like it, and I just hope they don't screw it up.
Yeah.
Because
give them a. Are you challenging them, Billy?
No, because I know I don't have to. They will do it.
All right, man. Well, Billy, you're such an important part of this show. You're such an important part of our lives. I can't thank you enough for joining us tonight.
And I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, man. You're the best. You're the legend. We love you.
Love you too.
And I'm gonna start wrapping up the show, so we're gonna say goodnight to you, Bill, and then I'll just wrap up the show and thank everybody, and we're gonna get out of here. That's part of the charm of doing a live watch along. We don't have to go an hour after the show.
Have a good night, and I will talk to you soon. And congrats on 100 episodes again, and I hope you have many more.
Thank you, Uncle Billy. We love you, man.
Love you too. All
right. Talk to you.
Bye.
Bye. All right, everybody. As you can see in the lovely confines of our condo complex for the very last time, we can't thank everybody enough. My camera, of course, is like, it's been wonky all night, and I don't know why. Let me see if not yet. I have to do this. Let's see if this works. We're going to do this, do custom. And now, okay, now I'm gone. I'm going to go back to device default. There we go. Let's see if that works. Okay, that's better. It's a really, like, there's so much change going on in our lives right now, moving into a new house. You know, our lives are just, everything's in, you know, chaos because of COVID and all the other crazy stuff. The one constant is always this show, this post Raw show, and for the last 2 years, we've had a blast just getting on here. You know, even if the show sucks, like, we love getting on here every week and chatting with you fine people about it. You make it all so much more fun than WWE has in 2020 has any right to be. And we can't thank you all enough for joining us tonight. You all have been so friggin' awesome. Everybody, like we've had an unbelievable chat this entire night. Everybody is like we've had a consistent number all through the night, which is just so freaking cool. For a random Raw before the WWE draft, amazing. Nafis telling me that we're 15 subs away. Thank you. So Nafis asking if I'm still in OBS Studio. I'm still in OBS Studio, not Streamlabs. No, I'm not there yet. We're still working on it. But if anybody has any suggestions, so by the way, Grash is right. We are now actually in post Raw. If anybody has any suggestions to, like, up our recording game and stuff like that, I'm all ears. I'm always looking to upgrade our production. We got new cameras, you know, new computer, better. You know, better quality of the show for, you know, definitely, you know, I think the last like 20 shows have been much better than the first 80 quality wise. So that's always a plus. But you know, you guys, like, without you, we're just two people sitting on a stream talking to nobody. So you guys keep us, you've helped us build this all from day one. You know, thank you so much to Billy for always promoting us. Thank you. Quentin Walters has been with us almost every single episode he's been here. Nafis, Andrew Elder, Jamel, CJ. There's so many. Corey Howell, all the emails, my email guy. There's just so many great people that we run into. And Michael Jewell, thank you. Here's to the next 100 shows. Absolutely. We got Mr. V. We got so many great people. Ashley. So many awesome people have just supported the show. These past 2 years, and we can't thank you enough. Next week we'll be broadcasting live from our brand new house. I promise you that. We'll definitely be there because they're gonna kick us out of here pretty soon. So, thank you everybody so much for everything, and for keeping wrestling fun as it should be, and making us have fun. Talking about it. You guys are the best, and thank you so much for 100 episodes. And like everybody's saying, here's to 100 more. Everybody, thank you so much. I'm Mike Tedesco, the editor-in-chief of Wrestleview. Victoria, she sends her love. She's bathing Liliana right now. Thank you. Have a great night, and we will see you next week.